Welcome back, companions, to the Lucky Die in Kino. Previously, Arawn learns about the nature of sentience, Ivoris gets introduced to a new drink, and Greff refuses to have a conversation with the construct. Despite almost dying to the cultist and Dalka's construct, the team discover that things are far more complicated when the construct claims to be alive. Added to this twist is that the cultist is fleeing from the initiative, who is killing the gods. Could Greff become proficient with guns? Will the fake stone fool the initiative? And is Baskin really a smuggler? I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back to the Lucky Die in Kino. You guys are watching Baskin's ship with his 3 new passengers on board sail out into the dark of the sea. What do you guys want to do?
Well, that puts another thing on my to-do list.
Talk to Baskin when he gets back?
No, I actually need to send him a warning as soon as I can. I saw his boat get in a wreck, and I warned the person at the docks back home, but they probably weren't aware that Baskin was way off course, so there might be a storm somewhere that they weren't expected to run into, but might, because he is way off course from what they probably think he is. So I really need to get a message.
Isn't that like something that wizards can do or something?
How important is this for you?
Well, they might not make it.
Arawn reaches into his bag and pulls out what looks like a little yellow sticky note. His last one. And he hands it to you and says, "You owe me."
How many of those have you gone through?
I only was able to make 2.
Oh, yes.
I gave one
okay,
to Adnilov, and I am giving you the other one.
Yes, you made 2 good ones, but you made
2
5
sending.
just one way.
The 10 of them
You
are
made
message
like a handful
notes.
of just, yeah. But
The
you're
message
giving
one is
him...
short range. I'm giving you the long range.
Okay.
Like across the
He's
fucking
giving
planet.
you the one that will. Yeah, he's giving you one that will actually reach.
Okay. Ivoris looks kind of shocked.
This is my last one. Write your message. Think about who it is you're trying to send it to. Fold it up into a little bird. Planes don't exist.
That is fun. We have airships, kind of. Sort of.
Don't worry, it's on my list of things to make.
Fold
And
it
just,
into a little dragon.
Fold it into a little flying thing, and then throw it, and it'll go to whoever it is. So, Basket, I assume.
Thank you, Arawn. I will get this back to you.
You owe me. That shit's expensive.
Will do. Thank you. And Ivoris writes a message.
What's the message, Ivoris?
25 words. It's a tiny-ass note paper.
It's just a slightly bigger than average Post-it note.
I'll write real small.
I imagine Ivoris has like that really flowy script.
No.
No?
No.
Didn't he receive like
You would
formal
be surprised.
clergyman training?
He did at a certain point in his life.
He was probably taught how to read, but writing was like, yeah, he knows how to spell. That's it.
At that point, he was like 12 or 15 or something. He would have already learned how to read and write. So his handwriting would have been what it was as a Yanti.
Very sneaky.
Okay, so what's the note?
The note.
Yes.
He writes, watch out for bad weather. No, hold on. That's not good enough.
See, now you know exactly what I had to go through.
He's already been through it once, and he had 3 words left to spare to tell you that he loved you.
Okay, but that's different because that's Rawl. Rawl doesn't think things. Ivoris does.
Ralph thinks that he loves... Ralph feels things. Ralph feels things like love.
No. Rawl thinks here. All right. Ivoris is trying to think up here.
That's true.
Watch out for bad weather.
Okay, no. Start over.
Please put I love you.
Avoid storms. Danger. I'll explain later. Tell Canton I said hi. The Goliath has never had good food before. Maybe treat them. Signed, Ivoris.
You have 1 word left.
Actually, no, according to what I have written down, he has 2 words left.
2 words left. Be safe.
Perfect. Because I'm going to treat all as 1 word, not the 2 words it should be of I will. I'll allow it.
I wasn't counting that shit. I must miss something.
All right. Whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Point made.
All right. So you have 25 words.
And now maybe the Goliath who has new taste buds will get some fun food. Because like the Goliath has never had taste buds.
She was then turned into a human.
Oh, was she? Okay.
Yeah,
I would have known that. Correct me, V.
Yes, I know. I will correct it. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going to put human. Like, I should bring it up before someone's like, no, technically she was a human. I don't want to do that. No.
Actually,
if you don't mind, she's human now. All right. Okay, that's the message you send. You have written your note, folded it into a little bird-type creature, and I assume you're just going to throw it out to sea.
Yeah, he'll kind of like make sure he's doing it right and kind of hand it to Arawn.
No, don't give it to me. You do it.
Well, what do I do?
Think about Baskin and then throw it.
Okay. He does that.
You see the note tumble from your fingers over the side of the cliff, but then maybe half a beat later, you see it begin to take off. It flutter its little wings that you have built for it, and it flies out into the darkness. Unfortunately, the boat is already out of sight, even of the scope that Arawn has on his gun. So you don't know whether it got there, but it flew off in the same direction as the boat.
Cool.
Next time you're going to do that, my suggestion, try folding it this way and this way. It's an ancient art called origami. You want to fold it in certain ways. It makes it look more aerodynamic. Goes quicker.
I'll try to keep that in mind.
Origami. You guys are still within the kind of sparring area, looking out to sea. Is there anything any of you guys want to do here? Do you guys want to move on somewhere else? What are your plans? Is anyone going to berate someone for having an assembly potential lover, Greff?
He doesn't know about the lovers bit, but the friends bit you can definitely already call out.
I'm not saying you should talk about it. I'm just saying that, there are conversations to be had, and if you guys want to do it before.
No,
I drop plot.
I think Greff is just more impressed that now we have. This is the second person that we see leave for Discora.
Yes.
So I think Greff's just more
Baskin
like.
might be like me doing a drop off halfway though. We don't know he's going to like actually land on Discora.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so like he's more just like, we have a smuggler friend. That's kind of cool. That might be useful.
Not really the time, Greff.
Well, when is the time? That was a genuine question. I'm not sure.
Whenever the fuck he gets back. I imagine sailing to Discordia is probably going to be a voyage and a half.
I would assume.
I wouldn't actually know. I've never gone that way.
I don't think he was expected to be out that long, though. Maybe there's a drop-off at some point.
Perhaps.
Anyways, at least now he'll know to avoid bad weather.
One can hope.
So he's a seaman. I would assume he knows to avoid the bad weather.
But he might try to, tough out a storm. And
True.
What I saw, he shouldn't risk.
Very right. All right, so we have a fake rock. We have evidence for a really big battle. And Kania promised to chuck that thing in the ocean, so...
Or
Did
give
Kania
it
not
to
promise
someone.
chuck it in the goddamn ocean!
They might have said they would find someone to give it to.
Yeah, they said they might try and find someone to give it to, and if not, then they'll drop it in the ocean.
Yes, pretty much.
Halfway through the fucking trip, she was supposed to chuck it in the goddamn ocean.
It's not a rose like throwing her blue heart into the ocean. No, this shit's not happening. This is a web of creation, dude. She's throwing that at the bottom of the ocean if you have to.
Not that. No, I'm saying she's allowed to keep the web thing. I'm saying, throw the goddamn alchemist stone.
If you give that net to Raw, he's going to put your shitty specter in it so that we can get away with shit. Your specter's a party pooper.
Okay, stop. Okay.
Yeah, so we have a dumb rock, a fake rock. We have evidence of a big old fight. I think we're pretty good.
Well, unless you were in a hurry to give the fake rock to the man, I still have business. Arawn it gives you a pointed look as if he knows that you do, but also knows that Greff doesn't know. Have business. And I don't know, you could maybe meet up with your friend who is showing up here in the meantime.
Oh, yeah. God damn it. Amira should be somewhere around here. We never even met up with her. Wonder what she's up to. Yeah, if you guys got business, I'd love to try to meet up with her. Just confirm with her that we're not trying to kill her.
Yeah, Ivoris is already walking back. He kind of seems kind of moody, but not really about you.
Are we staying in a normal hotel, or are we still staying in the weird underground labyrinth thing?
We'll stay here. It saves money.
And why would we pay for a bunch of beds here that no one's using?
This place is literally abandoned now.
Mm-hmm. You have literally an abandoned bar outside of the...
Yeah.
That is so cool. Wait, it's John Kissel still around? Greff's gonna go look for John Kissel.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting ideas.
Uh-oh.
Where's John Kissel? Where's John Kissel? I need to go talk to him. Arawn
you guys
flies at the door, at the waterfall, goes.
Barreling through it. I'm going to say that you guys have jumped through this enough now that you probably don't need to keep doing the dex saves, but yes, you barrel through. Sitting behind the bar, beginning to pack the alcohol into some very sturdy boxes, beginning to seal up some of the kegs, etc., is Jankiso. They're still wearing a rather exceptionally flamboyant outfit, but not wearing the leather that they were wearing earlier because of the foam. So,
Jen, where? Oh, you're packing?
It's Jankiso, darling.
Jankiso,
whole name.
Hi.
Yes.
You're packing?
Can I serve you something? Possibly going to be the absolutely last customer I have here.
Why? Where are you going?
Well, what with the school closing down, I simply can't make drinks for people unless there are people here to serve drinks for.
there were already no people here to serve drinks to.
Well, no, there was Canton, darling. And there was Knia and Cassis, a couple of the outsiders who know where this and whereabouts are. They come down and have a drink on occasion, make them up something nice and fruity, or a little bit minty.
I had an idea, though.
Oh, is this the kind of idea where you all require some sort of whiskey or you require some sort of cocktails?
No, that hinders thinking.
Oh, well, I don't see how I can help.
No, okay, so listen, all right. So, in case you can't tell, I'm a tinker. I make things. That's what I do. I had an idea. You're really good when it comes to making drinks and generally just being charming with people.
Oh, honey, you're such a flatterer. Get your point.
Okay. You need customers.
Yes, desperately.
To make money. I need money. We need money. I came up with an idea just moments ago, actually. What if I made like some sort of mechanical pulley system that goes up the side of the cliff and it's like a platform? I'll call it like an elevator because it changes your elevation. And people can go to the top of the cliff, climb on, and it brings them down to here so that you have a way to get people here quicker than going through the back bullshit. And then we market it as like a bar on the cliff side where people can have we'll have tables set up outside of the waterfall here, facing out onto the ocean, and have people come here and they can hang out and have drinks and enjoy themselves. And there could be like live music and so I can make like a music box, and then we all make money, profit.
Well, I think rather than having a music box, I think having some sort of, some sort of bars. Live music always draws people in. That's the stuff you save in sending stones and put in boxes or whatever you want to call it. It's never quite as good. It's
they
much
could leave
nice
that for
to see the person dancing on stage.
Negotiation. But the rest of it.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
You seem like you're willing to put in a lot of work, but I don't think you're actually from here, though, are you, Danny?
No.
Right. I also don't think from your attire and what you talk about tinkering, what I know of tinkerers, excuse me for being presumptuous, you probably have no money. So how are you going to be able to invest in such a bar? Or were you just hoping that the wonderful Jan Kisso has money? I worked in a bar where there were literally one person as a regular. So, I don't put a lot away with that.
Jean Kisso probably notices Arawn's eyes slowly moving over towards Ivoris.
Acceptable.
Like the head is still focused on Jean Kisso, just his eyes are slowly shifting to the side towards Ivoris. I mean, maybe we could find an investor?
Wait, are you looking for a job as a bartender?
Oh, yes, of course.
I know a bar where they need a real good bartender. They currently just have a really bad, horny person.
Excuse me?
You, people like you.
Tieflings.
Yeah, those
tieflings,
things.
darling.
I don't...
Yeah.
Do you want a bullet in your head?
No, of course not. No, yeah, so...
Baskin's place.
What?
No.
I'm going to steal him.
Baskin?
I'm going to steal him.
Baskin?
That's a restaurant.
Really?
I wouldn't doubt if Jen Kisso knew Baskin V quit this. You
mean Baskin?
No, V.
Really? I hope
No,
they have the
V.
best sushi.
Oh my God.
No, the sushi is really good.
It's Giovanna now.
What's it called where people buy tickets to sell them? It's
Scalping
or something.
Is this
Scalping,
real
yeah,
V?
Yeah, are you seriously
this real
scalping my
V?
fucking bartender?
Does the bartender really know Baskin V?
Well, I've heard of Baskin. Baskin's is a very, very famous sushi bar. You know Baskin? The Baskin, or...
Yeah, but he's out at sea. I know a bar where they have an open position and they'll hire you in a fucking minute.
Yes, but this is an opportunity to work at Baskin's, darling.
God damn it.
The opportunity to work at Baskin's does not come up every day.
God damn it, Ivoris, you fucked me.
What are you talking about? You both just fucked me. I could have had that huge... never mind. You know what? Never mind. Fine.
You don't have money for your idea.
I was going to find an investor, okay? Like Ivoris. Or someone.
Talk. I don't have money. I have...
You throw money around a lot.
And Ivoris kind of hushes. I have an investigation pending.
Okay, well...
I have And he looks in his bag. Probably about 900 gold.
Arawn does. I'm going to say Arawn probably had something to drink and it just did a spit take. I'm sorry. You have how much?
Hang on, me too.
It's all I have. I'm living away from home. I have 900 in savings. And less of a consistent income lately.
Yeah, we've been giving away money like crazy people.
I'm not used to having to watch my money.
Sorry to butt in, but is that job at Baskin's real?
You'll have to ask him when he gets back like a fucking month from now.
Mm-hmm. Until then, I have a great job to tide you over. Great place, great place.
Tell me about your place, Greff.
It's a bar.
A good start.
It has customers.
Even better start.
Constantly.
Uh-huh.
So many. Of many varieties.
Intriguing.
They will ask for a lot of drinks.
Oh, I'm very good at making drinks, as you have witnessed.
So
Are they all into cocktails? Because that's rather my specialty.
See, I think you would be a perfect fit for the place.
Griff, I feel like you didn't quite answer my question, darling.
I did not. Maybe because the bars, okay, so, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate this bar? On, a fanciness scale.
On fancy scale, well, it is hidden, and it is behind a waterfall, and it is within what used to be a very renowned school. So I was going to say a being there's no customers too.
All right, so I have a place that's a 1. You left me one number, dude. I had nowhere else to go.
If you had said 6, he could have said 5, but you kind of really brought the bar down.
Yeah, if this is a goddamn 2, I don't know what.
We have
Greff,
opportunities
sweetie, darling.
available. We will discuss that. Both are in the same town, so perhaps we could.
This bar is also in Shovana.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, it's close to the dock district, so you'll meet many friendly
sailors.
Yeah, sailors.
Yes. Well, then, I guess, boys, I'm going to be packing up my stuff and heading to Shovana.
Ooh. All right.
But can you, Ivoris, could you introduce me to this Baskin when he comes into town so I can ask him if you have to have a position for someone like me?
Literally a month.
While I'm working at whatever place it is that Greff mentioned.
Just left.
Baskin.
I want to do an insight on him to see if he knows anything about Baskin that I don't know and is maybe just being quiet about it.
Okay, sure. Finally.
Anything involving Baskin in the assembly or anything. 17.
He has definitely heard of Baskin, but from what he's saying, you wouldn't, or from the way that he's acting, you wouldn't necessarily think he knew anything about Baskin being in the assembly.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to know that for sure or whatever. He's at least just heard of Baskin. Because, his fancy-ass sushi restaurant.
Of course. Bartender would know about that. Maybe.
Of course. He likes fine food. He doesn't like sushi. What kind of freaks doesn't like sushi? I love sushi. Okay, with that, Jankiso is essentially just packing up the bar. So if you have any questions and anything else you want to do here, then we'll roll over to the morning.
We're staying the night. Leave something out for the night. Come on.
Oh, yes, sure. Well, I've decided my official work ended the moment that the last teacher left. So you're going to have to pour something for yourself, darling. Here's a tap, and you see them knock one in. And here's a glass. You can clean it yourself.
Aha! The student becomes the master, and he pours himself a glass.
It's mostly just froth and head. There wasn't a lot left in this.
The master has been bamboozled, and I'm not amused. Fuck it, fine. I'll go to the surface. Fuck. Greff's just gonna start going.
Okay, see you if you are.
Oh, Greff, darling, don't huff off. Fine. I will serve one more night as a glorious farewell. Half pressed drinks.
Ooh. We've been paid?
But you haven't. Oh, no. None of my bars is making any money.
The leaky bucket, by the way, has a price. So you're gonna have to learn how to.
Wait, Greff, sweetie, darling,
Yes.
honey. The name of your establishment, the establishment you said I could get work in, is called the what now, darling?
It is a fine establishment with many colorful people, and you're gonna love it there. And it will tide you
Why
over
do I
until
feel like
Baskin
this
can come
is
back.
just like a Krusty Krab chum bucket?
Greff, I'm going to need you to make a persuasion roll.
No.
Okay. Wait a minute, Neil. Which one's the leaky? Which one's the chum bucket? And which one's
The leaky
Krusty
bucket.
Krab?
The one with the bucket in the name.
Okay, so that's the chum. All right. So Greff is plankton right now. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
15 on an inside roll.
Well, if you say it will just tide me over at least until Baskin gets to have a potential interview. I'm sure I can make that work. Is that or not eating? So, okay, fine.
Sweet.
Yes, Jankiso works about using his magic. While he's making cocktails, he's also partially closing up the bar. Yeah, good job. You have scored. You've scored a goblin cocktail maker for the leaky bucket.
Shouldn't have made him quit his job.
Okay. However, I would highly recommend you continue thinking about the idea of a bar down here. Yeah, just store that somewhere in the back of your mind.
I liked my idea.
Okay.
I liked my idea.
It's a beautiful idea. If you get enough money, I'm sure that after 5 minutes of working at the leaky bucket, you'll get Jankiso on board.
The problem is money. I have to invest in other projects.
Of course, but
I
Don't
have
worry,
my
Jen, 'cause
primary
you
goal.
can work at the leaky bucket until you can afford the place.
until you can afford to leave.
Ivoris is going to go mope. He's going to go be mopey.
Okay. Moping is an option.
I'm going to make a small fire. On the cliffs. Not in the bar.
Okay, that's good. We would not have appreciated that. All right, so we have someone moping, staring out to sea, making a fire within the kind of like sparring area right on the edge of the cliffs. We have Greff, who I assume is drinking.
Yeah, and kind of probably like brainstorming where the fuck he would find Amira at this point.
Okay. Cool. And Arawn.
Arawn's probably going to stand on the cliffside and probably do some target practice, have his little dragon friend like flick rocks up into the air with its tail and then shoot them out of the air like, pull!
Yep. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, where would Greff be thinking he might find Amira?
So she used to work at a bar. She used to run a bar. She is a spellcaster, at least to some extent. So, and she's a tabaxi, and I wouldn't know how to describe her. Like,
Somewhere sneaky. Where all the sneaky people go.
oh right, she wasn't a spellcaster. She was just really, really good at sneaking.
I think she had some magic.
She
but,
had some magic, yes.
Yeah.
That's why she kept cheating at cards.
Bastard. Greff's gonna just basically, like, once he's gotten a couple of drinks in himself and he's worked up the, like, kind of nerve, I think he's just gonna go bar hopping across Freedom Bluff, just looking for Amira, and yeah, just like walking up to every person that works at a bar, like, have you seen a tabaxi, like, this high? She does a little bit of magic, she looks like this, surprisingly flexible.
Oh my god.
I hate you so much. Okay, bar hopping, yes. There would be a fair few bars here. Are you two letting Greff do his thing? Or are you going to go with him to make sure he doesn't get in too much trouble?
I don't
Only
think I
if he
know that he
asks.
left.
Yeah, I definitely ask. Yeah, I'll ask. I'd ask. Mostly because I know Amira could cut my throat out without me knowing. So, like, But then again,
Greff, darling, you look like you're in a bit of a tears. What's going on with you?
so there's a lady.
Oh, it always starts with a girl, doesn't it?
Let's
No, not
metagame
like that.
here. You don't think V would put you in Cicero, do you? You're safe. Go run around.
No, we've been over this. He goes to
It's
Bellum.
fine.
Yeah, Greff goes to Bellum,
Greff
dude.
goes to Bellum.
No way Greff would be going to
Goes to
Cicero.
Stalking.
No, not like that. There's a woman I met her back in the Leaky Bucket, and she went over here, and I don't know where she is exactly, and I just want to like meet up with her, just make sure things are cool.
Oh, you two, you tapped, didn't you? My goodness. It's how I do when it always starts with a girl. They go off and like start pouring some sort of cocktail in the background.
I hate that I can't tell you you're wrong.
I know. Jankis was always right about these things.
But you're not right for the right reason. You're right for the wrong reason. You just think you're right for the right reason.
Well, still right, Greff, still right. They place a drink in front of you. It's this kind of like dark reddish fluid. And there's just kind of, it looks like it's fizzing a little bit. But whenever the bubbles like burst on the surface, it's just a little pink light.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm assuming, by the way, Arawn is in the bar.
No, he's out on the training
Unless you go get them.
grounds.
Yeah.
He's currently playing target practice with his little dragon friend.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
if you
okay.
walk out, his little mechanical dragonling is tossing rocks up in the air, and then he's shooting them out of the air.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, okay. Then I think, yeah, okay. You're not right for the right reason, but yeah. So I'm thinking, like, kind of torn. Like, okay, so she could definitely kill me if she gets the drop on me. But at the same time, I think if all three of us go, she might feel more threatened and more reason to just run away. And she's very sneaky, and I don't want her to run away. I want things to be.
Oh, you want to make up with her?
No, I want to make sure that she understands that we are a reliable source to be used in the future.
Oh, it's a business proposition.
Yes, purely business, nothing else going
No,
on.
I don't think that's true. You knew she was surprisingly flexible.
Yeah, she cheated at cards so much. Her morals are like all over the place.
Morals, darling, morals. Okay.
Tricks.
Okay. Well, if you like, I can always come with you.
What?
Well, if you don't want to take your companions because you think there are too many of them. I mean, I'm hardly imposing. But if not, I can give you the name of a couple of reputable sources up on the top side, if you like.
I mean, do you want to go bar hopping with us? Like, worst case scenario, we don't find her.
Well, take a persuasion roll.
Again? Can it be with advantage because it actually is fun?
Yes.
And I'm also inviting the rest of the crew. It's not like Greff's like, do
Asking
you
people to
and me
date.
want to hang out?
Okay. Sure.
Persuasion. 21.
At 21. Well, all right then.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've livened up the town with my repertoire. Oh, it's been a while since I've been dancing. I love the idea.
How long since you even went to the surface?
Well, I've been down here for probably 3 or 4 years now.
Oh boy.
It's okay. I get to see the sea, which is beautiful, and I had Canton for company, which was actually not as bad as you might think.
You looked at a giant puddle and you hung out with an alcoholic. I think you need to go out bar hopping with us.
And now you phrase it like that, Greff. You make my life feel really pathetic. Thank you.
Well, don't worry. At the Leaky Bucket, you're going to meet a lot of fun people. Now, come on. Greff's going to, like, pat him on the back and start walking out of the waterfall.
Jankiso is going to go get changed to a possibly even more flamboyant outfit, which I will think of.
Yeah, Greff exits the waterfall and, like, I'm assuming, like, just at that moment, you, like, snap off one shot and, like, explode a fucking rock. He's like, oh, hey, you guys want to go party?
What?
Do you guys want to go party? Do you guys want to go drinking with Jen Kisso and me and just walk across the town, see the bar, see the people, see the nightlife? I mean, it's one of our last nights in Freedom's Bluff, so, like, might fucking enjoy it. We started with a bang where we danced so hard that a god decided to help me find a school. Now let's end it with a bang and have God help me find a woman. I mean, a companion.
I mean, a tabaxi.
We're also looking for a mirror. Just a side quest.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure. That makes a lot more sense.
I like the idea of both of you just sitting there cross-armed, like, we're not going to do this crap. And then as soon as I say a mirror, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, we're going to look for a
that
mirror.
part makes sense.
Oh, okay. Now I know
Everything else you
do.
said totally fucking okay, that part. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I guess, like, yeah, we wait for Jen Kisso to get changed.
Okay. Wow, what can I improvise that's more flamboyant than what he was wearing before?
Well, let's start with the cape.
Okay. Jan Kisso walks out. They have some very bright turquoise blue and orange makeup. They're very kind of dark looking lips. They have a bright orange kind of shirt on with pale blue like stitching, and it's kind of sewn into this long orange shirt, this kind of bluish looking cape thing. It perfectly matches all the details on the thing. They're wearing similar coloured like orange trousers, but this one has like kind of little reflective bits on it as well. And like down the sides of these trousers are another like kind of turquoisey bright blue flares, which kind of like make the bottoms like huge. I love this. And it all sparkles. It's that's what they come out wearing.
I almost regret this.
Perfect.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready, girls. Let's go.
Oh, you're talking to us. Yes, let's go.
Okay.
Right. Well, it's been a while since I've been bar hopping. It takes you guys a fair while to climb up the stairs. And you guys exit out where you normally do. You make your way, I assume, to the very first inn you see. Mm-hmm. It is the same place where you stayed before.
You mean paid to stay?
Yes, where you paid to stay. Probably a bad decision, but still you have paid to stay there. There are a lot of people here tonight. As you walk through the streets, you realise that whatever festival where the party was going on has ended now. You guys were here for a couple of days before Cassis and Kino took off. But yeah, the festival is over, but people are still out heavily drinking the night away. There's a little bit of music being played by a bard over in the corner. It's not a quiet evening. There are a fair few people in talking and chatting and drinking. Yeah, there you go. That's the first inn you walk into.
Greff's gonna basically just steer the whole gang to the bar.
Okay.
And okay. It's gonna be very simple. I order the first round, and the next round is Arawn, and then the round after that is Jen Kisso, and the round after that is Ivoris.
Wait, what?
Oh, are we doing 4 rounds per bar? Oh, Greff, we're never going to survive.
I meant
I am in for it. I am up to be absolutely wrecked, darling.
Well, I'm not going to get upstaged by Jen Kisso, so yeah, we're doing this. Don't be a party pooper. Don't.
I think I'd prefer to be the designated flyer here.
That's not a thing, and you know it. 4 beers!
Nope. 3. Not doing it.
Come on. Seriously, not drinking.
Going to kill brain cells that way. I like to keep mine.
Actually, technically, it's only stunning them.
That's just as bad.
I mean, it's not like we're going to have a fight tonight, Greff. We're not having a fight, are we?
No, I'm not fighting with
that'll
you.
be absolutely fine. We can absolutely out of our gods.
You know, we've thought that before. And been proven wrong.
Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, Greff's going to order 4, and he's going to put his glass in front of you, whether you're drinking it or not.
Okay. You've ordered the 4 beers. Whether you are partaking or not is entirely up to you. What are you doing here? How are you intending to find a mirror, or are you actually just drinking the night away?
I think it starts with a little bit of drinking and just having fun. But then Greff's gonna start asking people around, I guess.
Okay. You talk to the nearest kind of greyish white looking tabaxi. They're just knocking back a round or something. Yes?
Hey, you wouldn't have happened to met this yay tall tabaxi. Very quick and sneaky. I don't know what name she's going by right now.
Oh. Well, that doesn't really help. Most of us tabaxis are yay high.
All right, she's, I don't remember what color her fur was or anything like that.
Black and a little bit of white. Is that right, Neil?
Yeah. But you wouldn't be able to see Greff would know where the white is. If you have based this cat off of my cat, she has a white bikini, basically, of fur.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, all right. That's a little. Okay.
Yeah, her fur is almost completely black, but she's got a little bit of white in more private areas.
Too much information. That's a little too specific and too much information.
I don't know. She might be having fun around here.
Well, I don't know any such.
Oh, you're a married man of class and stature, and you're just too good for a mirror, aren't you?
Wait, what? Well, it's escalated. The 2 tabaxi that they're drinking with just kind of stand up and crack their muscles a little bit and flex the claws. Greff, I need you to roll a persuasion to not get hit in the face.
Or intimidation, since he's getting pissy.
Okay, sure. Go with intimidation. If you intimidate too high, they will punch you.
Oh boy. Intimidation 14?
Do you see the tabaxi turn around and hiss at the others in tabaxi? I don't know what the tabaxi language is.
Tabaxi, I think.
Probably. You hear them turn around and they kind of hiss at their companions, and the 3 of them just sit down and just ignore you.
Exactly. So where is she?
Look, can you just piss off, mate? We're just trying to drink.
Yeah, same here. I'm trying to drink and find my find a mirror.
A mirror? Hang on a minute. And you see them 3 whispering together we don't know any mirror.
Princess Boo?
You see them sit down and talk again. Are you being quietable about this pronunciation of Princess Boo or Amira at the top of your voice in a pub?
I think I wouldn't be shouting it. I yelled Amira earlier when I got irate with the guy. But the Princess Boo one is kind of quieter,
okay.
Princess Boo.
Okay. I need to roll some things.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Don't make me fuck Amira. Come on.
They look at each other and they shake their heads and go back to drinking.
Useless. Greff comes back. I'm assuming that Arawn hasn't touched this glass.
Nope.
Yeah, grabs your glass. All right, you do you, boy. And clicks the glass against your metal arm, so it just makes a clink.
Oh boy. You could be not pulling more attention to yourself if you tried.
Yeah, we're out having fun.
Okay.
I think we're done in this bar. Finish your drink.
Yes. I was just starting to have fun. Okay, fine.
There's another one coming.
Yes, I know another one. I know another bar. It's called the Rambunctious Rabbit. It's just up the road. I've been dying to go there.
All right, let's try that one out.
Okay.
I hear that place is really hopping.
Let us leave this.
Let's bunny
place.
hop over there.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone gets pun.
I'm taking inspiration for you guys to do that.
No, you cannot have an inspiration, but I will because I feel like our puns are good. You guys make your way over to the rambunctious rabbit. It is indeed hopping, to use someone else's phrase. There's a lot of people there. It's a lot of dancing is going on. There's not much room to sit down in here. Drinks are being poured quickly. Cocktails are being made in a very bright, flashy way. This is definitely a place to dance if you wanted to dance the night away. The music here is kind of like very drum heavy, but it's that kind of drumming that if you hear lots of drummers going at once, there's something innate, just something very innately cool about it. You just want to do whatever these drummers are doing. You just really feel the music. So you really feel the beat.
All right, it's your turn. Go pick us some drinks.
Whose turn?
Yours.
No.
It was me, you, Jen, and then Iris.
Jen Kisso, please say short to my name.
Me, you, Jen Kisso, and then Iris.
Fine. Arawn goes and gets the cheapest shit.
Okay, you get the cheapest shit.
Only 3. He's not buying one for himself.
He gets water for himself.
Yes.
The cheapest shit tastes like, I don't know if any of you have ever had exceptionally cheap vodka.
Oh.
That is what you're having. It's like paint stripper decided to have an affair with,
nail polish remover.
Yes, nail polish remover. Thank you.
God.
It's super grim. It's the stuff that will just this stuff is not good. But you get a round of shots on this. And Jan Kisso drinks it and then almost immediately throws it up. This stuff is bad.
Jen, come on!
Ron, darling, is this after how well I've treated you? This is really what you're giving me. Oh, blimey.
This is what happens when people try to corner me with my money.
You could have said you just don't want to come. You know that, right?
I am here for different reasons. Do not loop me in with your... Ron kind of like gestures at everything and is like, this.
The fun. He really is a stick in the mud. Fun, everyone. A fun. Just join in with a bit of dancing, something.
Do you want me to have fun? I can have fun, but there's probably going to be some other things happening you're not going to like.
Oh,
Kiki.
No, that's gross. I need all 3 of you to roll a perception check, please. Is Ivoris joining in with this alcohol?
Yes, but he's doing it so in a very mopey fashion.
He's emoing this drink.
Oh
yeah,
no.
He's in a bit of a way.
All right, so what do we get with the perceptions?
8.
16.
17.
Arawn is too irate.
All right. For the 2 people, one of you is too irate. The other one may be mopey, but they're mopey looking around. And the other one's having fun and looking around. The 2 of you who basically got 16 and 17, you notice that following you from the previous bar, there has been an elderly female gnome that has followed you guys from the bar to this. And they just seem to be following your movements, not going straight away, but leaving it a beat or 2 and then following where you are going. They seem to be intently listening to what it is you're trying to say to each other, even though mostly it's inane babble. Greff.
I think Greff locks eyes with Ivoris at some point and looks at the gnome, and Ivoris gives him any kind of signal that he realizes what's up.
He knows.
And at that moment, Greff just goes for the dance floor.
You go to the dance floor. Jan Kisso follows with at last. Fun. They go and lay down some sick dance moves. It's not long before a fellow dancer on the floor is dancing with Jan Kisso. It's a sight to behold. Is Ivoris and Arawn going with to the dance floor?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
So when I notice that we're splitting up, then Greff needs to take the weird old gnome that's following him a little bit more seriously. So he's just going to keep like a light eye on like the gnome, and if he ever loses the gnome, he's keeping an eye on Jen.
You see Ivoris going to sit by the gnome.
Okay, then I don't care anymore.
Ballsy move.
You feed him the weird fucking paint stripper drink.
As you note, as the two dancers make their way to the floor, you notice the gnome is kind of thinking about getting up to join them, but then like takes a seat, maybe a table or two closer. They are definitely keeping an eye on Greff. So Ivoris, when you go and sit with them, they just kind of give you half a glance and then just look back at the dance floor. Lovely weather we are having.
Sure. You found something interesting.
I found people who may be interesting, yes. They are pulling off some very interesting dance moves.
Sure,
I did not know a Goliath and a Goblin could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I just see Greff go like, I don't get this, but I think I found the rhythm.
Jankis is trying to teach you how to dance like them, and it really is a sight to behold.
I need to find a way to like make a roll to find out what this person is.
You could just ask them.
That's true, but I wanted to find it in like a cunning way. I don't think there is one though, because they probably are already under the assumption.
Check if they have weapons on them or like any kind of armor or magical components about them.
That's true. I'll just do a visual one-up and see if there's any visual indicators of this person's intentions, what they might be doing.
Insight check on them, please.
Okay. 15.
They aren't packing heat, so to speak. They don't have any obvious weapons on them, but you do notice that they do have hanging about their waist what could be used as an arcane focus. You notice like as they kind of turn their head at one point, you see a couple of magical runes on the back of their neck, down their spine. But yeah, you suspect there's some sort of magic user.
So, who do you look for that you are taking interest in our group?
That I work for? I just found the Goliath and the Goblin to be interesting. I wanted to see them dance on the floor. I'm not doing very good at this, am I?
I'm gonna roll an intimidation check and just like stare daggers at him and just like not flinch. Okay. 27.
Blimey. I am clearly not doing very well, am I?
The fuck?
I am following him. They mentioned about Princess Boo.
Right. And you...
Please don't eat me.
You know her.
I have met her once. I work for her.
Oh, good. We're looking for her. Tell her.
She's not here.
She was supposed to be coming. Not to this bar, but to the town.
She has been by, left me notes.
Oh, she is gone already.
Yes.
Yeah.
She left me notes, say to follow and assess Greff. Who are you? Please don't eat me. I'm just a tiny old gnome. I have family.
I am Greff's work partner. We are friends of sorts. With Amira. Give her... Oh, fuck. Princess Boo, whatever. Give her our regards. Tell her to meet up with us at her convenience. And do be careful following us.
She has gone to find something. I had to assess whether Greff was to be trusted, and since he is just dancing with the goblin from the bar downstairs, I guess he could be maybe trusted. If not, you are a very large, scary man.
She's looking for help.
She left a note. She left me instructions about Greff.
Of course.
To give Greff a note if I am to trust Greff.
Ivoris holds out a hand for the note.
Roll an intimidation check.
23. I have a plus 11 to that, so.
I don't know why I even ask. You would definitely work with Greff.
Yes, Greff and I are here together, and we will be leaving together, and all of our business is conducted together. So I will see to it that he gets the note, and we will see what we can do to help Amira. Princess Boo.
I had very specific instructions to give this to Greff, and Greff only. Please don't eat me. I'm sorry, she is way scarier than you, and I'm very scared of you right now.
Iris casts suggestion.
Okay, what does he need to roll?
Wisdom saving throw of, is it just my spell DC? 16.
You see them put a hand inside their clothes, and they pull out a small cylindrical wooden object. It's not massive, and it's not particularly big or very round. It's just small. Like, you could mistake it for a really, really big pencil. And they place it in your palm with quivering hands. It's sealed at both ends with wax and string.
Ivoris rolls his eyes visibly at this person, stands up, and without like making it too obvious that I'm like carrying something to pass to someone, he walks across and slips Greff the thing, and then walks back to the table and says, "Give Princess Boo our regards."
They nod and they say, "I will be watching you as best I can. Please don't hurt me. I have a family. I just have to do my job. Please."
Sure. We are in good terms with Princess Boo, so just don't get in our way.
Okay. I promise you will barely even know I'm there. Thank you. And they kind of look nervously from side to side, jump off the kind of stool that they were sitting on, and just like bolt out of the room.
Iris just rolls his eyes and goes and sits back down.
By the way, when you make it to Greff on the dance floor and you're about to hand him something, he obviously thinks it's alcohol. He's like, "Yeah!" You hand him a note. He's like, "No! What?" You misread the situation, dude. How crowded is the dance floor?
It's pretty crowded. This place is packed. This place is heaving.
And Greff's gonna make his way back to the bar, pick up something that Jen Kisso might have recommended.
A drink?
Yeah, basically he's buying Jen Kisso's round because he's dancing and having fun with somebody else.
Oh, man.
You don't have to invent it. It's pink, it's bubbly, and it smells like strawberry. No,
this thing is going to be kind of like a dark black liquid, and it's very thick, very syrupy. It has like streaks of red and white in it. So it tastes like a mixture of something between like licorice, salt, and chili. And as you kind of breathe in, you get that real like, bam, this is a fire hit. Yeah, it's potent and it's very, very strong. Yeah, there you go.
Greff's gonna buy 4 and bring it to the dance floor to Jen Kisso and whoever he's dancing with.
Jan Kisso is dancing with another goblin. They are also flamboyantly dressed, wearing this kind of like white one-piece trouser thing. It has like also equally big flares and like silver stripes and stuff on it.
And a V-neck that goes down to the navel.
Sure, why not? Gross. Sure, why not? I don't my chest exposed all the way to the navel. No. Okay, sure. Yeah. They are dancing up a storm. Yeah.
And then Greff's gonna come back to the table and Ivoris one of the drinks and like open the letter and start sipping it.
I need you to give me a few seconds because this isn't exactly how I had intended to give you this information.
Okay.
So I need to write just a little thing.
Okay.
I know what's in it. I just need to adapt what I had.
At least Iris didn't just fucking bust it open and read it. At least I had some decency.
You open up the letter. It's a short little note. It's Amira's handwriting, Princess Boo, as you would know. And it starts off with, "Lover of mine, I have found the Pale Lady, but I need something from you. Help us and we help you. A good-looking drow in immaculate wood armor bears the iconography of the suffering god. He will be on the main road at midnight outside of Freedom's Bluff. Rescue him, but disguise this as a kidnapping. Number of guards unknown. Do not kill them all. Help the drow with their task, and then we will bring the Pale Lady you seek. Thanks, Sugar."
Greff, like, as soon as he reads, like, that they need to do something serious, he puts his hand on top of Ivoris's glass and, like, puts it back down, like, oh no. Oh no. We shouldn't have gone looking for Amira because she just made it not fun. Or did she make it more fun? Okay. So Greff puts the note on the table, and he's intentionally like placing his fingers above the "lover of mine" start of the sentence. Like, so
Y'all can roll insight or a perception check to see that if you want.
I would absolutely love to.
24.
Well, the natural 21 insight and 24 perception, you absolutely 100% see that it is written to Lover of Mine.
Don't waste this on a
I know. I wasted a natural 20. Thanks. You could have
well,
just given it
V-
to us.
V, I feel like it's only
it.
fair. I feel like
I
it's
had to
only
roll.
fair that Greff maybe at least make an attempt at like a sleight of hand or something.
All right, sleight of hand, and you've got to get above 21 and a 24.
Literally, we'll have to 20 it to get past them. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, I tried. I gave you an out.
I didn't. You guys are way kinder than I am. Yeah, so you see the
19
whole.
and a fucking 20.
You see
guys
the
rolled.
whole like Lover of Mine signed by Sugar. That's the whole thing.
Greff definitely pretending to be like holding the piece of paper open with both hands.
Puts like a beer mug on top of Lover of Mine and Sugar. Yeah.
So we may have a job.
That sounds fun. I like that. Wait.
Yeah, right?
Wait,
Greff
midnight.
picks up his drink and starts drinking. Like, no, goddammit!
Wait, what time is it right now?
Probably about 9. Got about 3 hours, maybe. Actually, no. Let's say 10. You have 2 hours.
Do we want to go do a stakeout then? Lay an ambush like we usually do?
Oh, yeah.
We have 2 hours to do this?
Yes.
There wasn't much of a heads up.
Okay, perhaps we should go where it's less crowded and plan things out.
Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to John Kisso.
Right.
Kisso?
Yeah, you might want to just... Well, Jean Kisso can take care of himself.
As you say that, you look over and Jan Kisso and the Goblin in White are just tongue deep in each other. Like,
Underground for 6 months and he's already getting some fuck.
Oh, okay, all right.
Ivoris taps his shoulder.
moves quick. You're going over?
No.
You're interrupting him?
Iris doesn't know how this works.
No.
Iris is very bad at this.
Even Arawn is going to grab you by the arm and be like, no. No.
I think definitely Ivoris gets up and we're both like, oh, we're going to leave. And he starts walking towards the dance floor. We're both like, no. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I was just going to tell them that we have that extra room at the other hotel if they don't want to make the trip all the way back down.
You haven't paid for that room.
Did we not? I think we paid for it for like the weekend. I thought we were dumb.
Yes, then I would say sure.
I think we paid for
if
like a
that's
couple
what you wanted
days.
to tell him, it would be truth.
You have like a key or something to the thing. You just slip Jen Kiss a key and a contraceptive. I don't know what that would be at this time.
Well, if we decide it's a good idea, I'll just go like tap her shoulder and tell him, hey, here's the room. You don't have to walk all the way back down if you want to like chill up here, but we have work to do. We're not going to let you ditch this person after like saying, hey, come move to Shilvana with us. And then we ditch them at a bar that same night. Y'all are rude.
Okay, all right, fine.
Okay, so Ivoris hands over the key.
Yes, they have a place.
Okay.
We can find them.
Jan Kisso
We're not, like, ditching
kind
them.
of gives you... Yeah, Jan Kisso gives you a wink, wishes you good luck, and continues the dance on the dance floor. Okay, cool. You guys are outside the Rambunctious Rabbit. The sound of the party is still going on very loudly in this bar / inn / whatever this is. Yeah, the night is pretty cloudy. The moon is mostly covered up. Wait, I better check times. I don't want to tell you like the moon is out if the moon isn't actually out.
Oh, wait, this matters?
There's a new moon. What, moons? Yeah. Being that webs of creation are
Oh,
created
yes, that
based
is
on whether
true.
there's a
You
new moon.
made it where the moon actually matters.
Yes.
That's fair.
Most spells it doesn't, but a few of the things we have, it does matter. All right, so it is day. All right, so the moon is almost completely waxed, almost completely waned, is almost completely gone. Yeah, that's so it's pretty dark out. There are clouds out. For those of you who are vaguely aware of what's going on with the weather, they look like storm clouds are coming in. And you can already feel like the blustering of the wind. This is going to be a pretty bad one.
Oh, boy.
Fun.
Yeah, this is not going to be good, guys. No, I still have the problem where I can't see in the dark.
Oh, right.
So-
I was supposed to do something about that. Oops.
Yeah, you were.
Oh,
Greff's ass, like, putting a drink up to his mouth and like, wait, what? How did this get back in my hand? Damn it!
You walked out unconsciously, grabbed someone else's beer, and you're like, what?
Pour it out.
Do I have any... I don't really have... you know what? Here. I got you. All right. And Arawn will actually take his little dragon friend and he'll put it on Greff's shoulder. And he speaks a command word in Infernal. And the dragon opens his mouth just a little bit and a little bit of light comes out.
Okay, it helps a little bit, I guess. Thank you.
If you ever needed to open the mouth all the way, you say this word, and he'll teach you the infernal word for light.
Flakithas.
Bless you.
That sounds cool.
And what's the word I needed to like fucking turn completely off? No, wait, that will never be a thing I want.
Just keep in mind when the mouth opens all the way, if there's anything invisible nearby, it will also reveal that. So keep that in mind.
Okay, that's sweet.
That's what happens when I make fun things.
as V says with her assassin notes up. Like,
Here, watch. Open up. Light.
shoot. They got me.
5 assassins in front of us. Can they see us? Fuck, they're looking right at us. Ah!
We still get surprise round, motherfucker. And then, yeah, step. No, that's just not happens. You turn it open all the way, and yeah, there's nothing invisible hanging around. Yeah. There you go.
You break
All
it,
right,
I break you. Just so we're clear.
All right. Yeah, let's get going. you guys can scout. I'll turn off the little dragon thingy. And Greff like pats it a little bit roughly, like, I'll turn it off when we're there.
Sounds good to me.
All right, I'll lead the way.
Yes, please lead the way. Brave meat shield. Meathead. Greff. Fuck.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. And Greff's gonna lead them to where the main road at midnight outside of Freedom Bus. Yeah. We're gonna set our way to the main road, and I think the intention is for us to be like kind of far off the main road and do some scouting, setting up like an ambush.
Yes.
Okay. Let me describe what you see. So, you guys make your way out of Freedom's Bluff. There are a couple of smaller roads that lead out, and they all eventually will join onto the big main path. The main road is quite twisty, quite bendy. It's some sort of crushed rock, kind of powdery as well. There's not a whole lot of cover just outside of Freedom's Bluff. There's a little grove of trees. There's a little thicket of bushes a bit further up. There are ditches either side of the road for when the rain comes, so it doesn't wash everything completely away or drown anyone out. This road is quite long, and you would have vision quite far along it if you have the ability to see quite far, which Greff doesn't, but the other two do manage to see a bit, and Arawn does have his scope. You could see something coming at you from quite a distance off, and there are a couple of places you could hide. You could hide ditch, grove, or you could hide in a couple of little shrubs, but they are not great hiding places.
Okay, all right. So, how long do we think we have before they'll be...
I will give you two other pieces of information.
Okay.
This section of the road just outside of Freedom's Bluff, being that you guys work for Kit, you would know that there would be patrols, supposedly scheduled patrols, and you see that in fact there indeed are. You guys just passed one coming in as you're going out. You notice that there are also a couple of Dalka's
Golem people.
Golem folk creations. They are on the walls and they're looking down in the area. You would know that if you attacked kind of directly outside of the main entrance of Freedom's Bluff, the guards and those creatures may probably join in. That's the extra stuff I'll give you.
Gotcha. How far out are they right now?
I don't know. What would be reasonable? A quarter of a mile?
Okay.
So what, we just travel up against them?
It might be the easiest way to do it, would be... I do think that we should try to disguise ourselves.
Greff puts up his hood.
Ivoris is the same.
Am I actually the only one with this kind of ability?
What?
All right, give me...
I have a hat at home.
No, okay, all right, hold on. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. So, Arawn will hand the reed pipes to Ivoris.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll just pick up a pebble off the ground and spend a minute chanting over it, and then hand that to Greff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna cast disguise self on himself. Mm-hmm. So that's fucking 2 spell slots I just had to go through.
The reed pipe thing is how many instances of disguise self were in there?
I don't remember what we had.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter. Greff shooting his master would have been, I guess, technically
2 days ago.
It was last night.
Yeah, it was supposedly last night. So yeah, it would have been yesterday. So you're fine.
Okay. All right. So then those two can both disguise themselves with those, and then Arawn disguises himself, probably to look like an Aarakocra.
Perfect.
Since we already established that's kind of his easiest cover due to the wings.
Yes. Yep. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Okay. So what does Greff disguise himself to look like? You can only appear a foot shorter or a foot taller.
An Aarakocra. A very tall Aarakocra.
How tall of an Aarakocra?
What was it? I can only mess up within a foot.
Yeah.
Which, so 5.5 inches high Aarakocra. I think that's...
Okay, yeah, that can work. That can work. Sure.
Aarakocra don't have dark vision.
Nor do you. You're only disguising yourself. You're not actually going to be an Aarakocra.
I can open up the dragon mouth thingy or like turn on a torch and it's not going to seem out of place.
Okay. An Ivoris.
I want to look like a Mira.
That's a really stupid fucking idea. Neil, Ivoris cannot be that stupid.
Possible.
Please
is it
tell
a
me
good
you're
idea
joking.
or is it not a good idea? Who knows? Who knows?
You're disguising yourself as a person that's not supposed to be known.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, balls in their court. You know?
Or she just kills us.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I'm not
So
going to
what we
do
have
that.
are-
I'm not going to do that. I'll
Oh my
get cried
God.
at. I'll never hear the end of it for my stunt that I did, no matter how it goes.
That's not
I'll
a
never
power
hear the
play,
end of
Neil. That's not a power play.
No. Remember
It is,
how
it's
funny that
fun.
would be?
It is funny.
No,
It would be amazing. I would love to it.
you don't antagonize the new
Do it.
employer, Neil.
The employer.
She's not paying you.
We get paid in other ways. Greff gets snoo.
Greff does.
Hey, that's not payment. That's equal exchange.
I don't know. That's not what I'm hearing.
For her.
Why? What did she tell you?
Anyway, what is Ivoris disguising himself as?
He makes himself into. He just basically changes his fur color. He
Okay.
changes his fur color to be kind of like gray patchy and white, but like white, but with like gray on top and like tabby patches.
Yes. Okay. That's beautiful. You three are all disguised. What's the DC on seeing through this?
It would be my spell save DC, which would be a 14.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What level is it cast at?
I can only cast it at first level
Okay.
because I am a measly artificer. We are stunted in our magical development, shall we say?
Let's say that a lot.
Okay. I just need to check something very, very particular. You guys are all disguised. Are you hiding yourselves? Are you just walking along the road? What's the what here, folks?
We need to walk along the road so that we don't get attacked by the guards from behind.
Yeah, like we have to walk up the road a little bit. But like we could walk up the road a little bit with like very low light on and then just snuff it out and go off the road if we want to ambush. But we could also just kind of walk and then keep walking. And then once we see that drow, we bonk everybody else over the head and drag the drow away.
Sure.
Possible. Are you guys heading north, back towards Shavana, or are you heading along the south road?
The road these people are on.
Yeah, they're on the road, but you're walking on that road. I just need to know whether you're walking towards them or away from them,
Oh, of course.
because that will 100% alter whether X or Y happens.
Towards them.
How do you know which way that is?
Because we see them?
You don't see them yet. You're still like at the point where you haven't seen them.
I thought you said I saw them through my scope. That's how I knew
No,
how far
you
away they were.
could see them in their scope. You were talking. No, I answered about the guards and how far away they were, not on how far these people were. This is still like an hour and a half before they're due to turn up.
Oh! Well, that fucking changes everything. I completely misunderstood. I thought you were talking about the people on the road. Fuck.
No, you haven't seen anyone on the road. I was just giving you information about the guards and the patrols.
So away from the town.
Yep, you can go north or south away from the town.
Which way were we? Hold on. Main road at midnight outside of Freedom's Bluff.
That's all we know. So there's a main road that runs through Freedom's Bluff.
It runs outside of Freedom's Bluff, not through it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Imagine it's like
yeah.
Like that. Town.
One next to a zero is what?
And that's the road.
The Patreon logo is what you're talking about.
Like this.
Yeah, it's the Patreon logo. Thank you. Okay. The town being the zero part, not the
I get
straight line
Neil.
part.
I get it, Neil. Put down your hands. Neil, I swear to fucking Christ.
Good visual joke. How about you guys stay on the main road here, and I'll fly up and see if I can spot anything. The moment I do, I'll come back down, and then we can try to cut them off.
Okay. Just be careful. Winds are getting really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Won't you be seen?
I mean, it's kind of dark. You know, being the middle of the night. So as long as I don't have a light source on me, should be okay. I can be sneaky when I need to be.
Okay. So, you fly into the air. I'd like you to make a perception check, please.
Sure. Nope, not one.
Oh boy.
For a total of 6.
As you fly high into the air, the storm comes in heavy. It also comes in very, very cold. There is a wind which is making it almost impossible for you to keep yourself hovering in the air. And as you're moving around, you're getting buffeted left and right, and looking through your scope is doing nothing for you. You just can't get a vision on anything. The storm high up, it's destroying you. So you have to either force to fly back down or be stuck up in the storm with nothing to do.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. All right, so Ronald, after a moment, will try to tuck his wings in as best as he can so that he lowers his altitude until he can safely land. Yeah,
it takes a little bit, but yeah, you can safely land.
Once you land, you can see our cocker Greff. He's staring up in the wind. Oh, you're back. Did you see them?
No, the storm was a little bit too rough with me up there. I couldn't get a good view of anything.
Yeah, I was thinking about the storm. We can probably use it as an excuse.
Well, the problem is we still don't know which way to go.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking we can kind of just stay outside town until they come by. And then basically ask if we can walk with them because the bad weather is forcing the two of us to be down on the ground. And we're not especially heavily armed or capable fighters. We are simply travelers. If they say no and they enter Freedom's Bluff, well, then I guess we're going to start a fight inside of Freedom's Bluff and steal this fucker. But if they're not stopping by Freedom's Bluff, we'll just follow them on.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I lost track of time. When are they supposed to be coming? Midnight?
Yes.
What time is it now?
I'd say probably now you're about an hour out.
Okay, because disguise self only lasts for an hour.
Oh, boy.
I think that was a stupid on my part, though.
I think being that you would have, he would have known that it was only, X amount of time to go.
Yeah, I'm going to do something before they come in, too. But...
I can say that you haven't cast that yet, you would have known.
It'll be an application when we're closer to the point.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Can I read that paper again?
Of course.
It's in the Roll20 chat.
Bears the iconography of a suffering god. Immaculate wood armor. I don't think I have enough information there to do locate object.
Wooden armor, maybe. It's not a usual thing.
That is true. Do not kill them all.
Yeah, don't kill them all.
Help the drow with their task. Yeah, so that's 10 minutes too. So at 10 minutes, Ivoris will cast 2 spells at 10 minutes till midnight.
Okay.
Can you click locate objects so I can give you as much help with that as possible?
Describe or name an object that is familiar to you.
The familiar to you is the problem.
Yeah, so the spell... You can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon, which is how we found the circuit, the orb, the philosopher's stone.
Yes, okay. Alchemist stone. Yes, I don't want to get sued again. Yes, absolutely. That's a thing you could definitely cast.
But yeah, 10 minutes till I have things to do, so we'll be able to tell which direction to prepare from.
Okay, that's totally a totally valid thing. Anything else you guys are doing to prepare other than casting your disguise self at the correct time? I'll say you guys will probably cast it like maybe the same time he casts locate object, just so that you can have a fair amount of time.
Ooh, wait a minute. Are there other people traveling the roads right now, or is it pretty empty?
There's not a lot. It is approaching midnight, so the traffic has reduced dramatically.
How dramatically?
And there are also just like, I don't know, maybe one or two people every now and then.
Okay, all right. So at some point, Arawn's gonna suggest that we camp either the north or south side of the road, and depending where we go, he'll go a mile down the other way, and he'll take a minute to ritual cast alarm, and put that on the road.
Well, I'll know.
Okay.
In 1,000 feet, what direction they're coming from. 10 minutes.
Well, 1,000
till
feet
midnight.
is significantly smaller than a mile. At least with this, we've got a longer range, because if they get too close to the city, then we get into a fight. Bigger fight.
I mean, we got a 50-50, so if you got spell slots, sure.
If I ritual cast it doesn't take a slot. That's the nice part.
Let's put it like this: if you cast it like a mile up the road in one direction, you guys wait a mile in the other direction. Like you're probably covered a fair range.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he'll do that. He'll kind of take like these little metal marbles, and he'll put 4 little marbles in a square on the road on the side so that it's out of view.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a mental alarm, not audible.
Of course, that's a smart move. Okay, so you casting that's the north side or the south side?
Where do we want to go? Do we want to hang out at the north side or the south?
My plan was just to wait by the gate.
That is a really bad idea. We'll have to get into a fight with guards.
So this city, where can I tell where traveling usually, like where the thicker traffic flows by like where the geographic location of this town is? Like, is it a further south town or north town or?
So Freedom's Bluff is kind of almost exactly on the west point. Okay. The biggest place next to that is Shilvana towards the north part. Okay. So the most amount of traffic would be flowing northward from the town. The south roads, there are villages and towns and major ports along the south, but they tend to go towards the capital rather than going up towards Freedom's Bluff. This is the general knowledge that you know.
Okay, I relay that information that I got without making a roll.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't need a roll for that.
So north is more heavily traveled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, things will go north to south more often than south to north. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what they're doing, but that's the general flow of from city to,
Well, statistics are good.
Yeah.
Okay, so then why don't we camp the north side? I'll go down the south about a mile out, and then I'll set my little alarm, and then if that goes off, then we can rush that way.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, and break.
Okay, so this is what you guys do. Alarm has been set. Locate object has been cast. Disguise self is now upon all of you, and you probably have like another 50 minutes left.
I also cast Shield of Faith on Greff.
Oh.
How long does Shield of Faith last?
10 minutes.
It's like a minute. Is it 10 minutes? Oh.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Says it on my thing. Maybe if I put it in wrong, then...
No, it's correct. I'll take it as correct. All right, go. I need you to do your funky doohickey thing, please.
Oh, shit.
It hasn't gone yet.
I forgot.
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's not gone yet.
Keep in mind, too, Neil, that both of those are concentration spells.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can
right.
only have one or t'other.
Shield of Faith is a bonus action. I'd save that for when we get into the scrap.
Yeah, I'll do Shield of Faith as we are like walking up. So because I don't need to locate objects when I can see it and we're approaching it. So I'll do that bonus action right before. Yes.
Yeah, when that happens, I'll make you roll. Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah. But locate object, I still do need.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a D20.
Let me check because of you.
Because of you.
Kino, because of you.
Just crossing my fingers, it's not something like crazy loud or bright.
Bright neon light that says, "Hey, we're here, stupid."
Casting a spell. I require a D10, please.
I become a strobe light for 10 minutes.
Do 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 do.
What did you get? Stop.
What we're doing now?
Stop.
Copyright.
What did you get on your D10?
Got a 3.
Sorry. Everyone within 10 feet is knocked prone.
What the fuck?
As you cast this, you all just get your knees buckle and you just lay flat on the ground. It's I'm not going to say it's loud, but only you three are affected because only a 10-foot radius.
Ivoris, what the fuck?
Okay.
I haven't quite. Yeah.
Why did you cast a spell to push us down? I thought you were going to locate object.
I did. That's what pushed us down.
Did you locate anything? Anything?
No pings.
Not yet.
You guys are on the north?
Yes.
Yeah.
You set the alarm on the south?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just before midnight, your alarm triggers in your head.
Shit. Southside, guys. Southside.
Okay. So, before we do, are we just bummersing them?
I mean, that's what you do best.
All right, let's do this. And Greff just starts taking off down the road.
How heavy are the winds right now?
They're pretty heavy. The rain is coming down pretty heavy right now. There's a lot of sleet mixed in it. It's dark. Your vision is slightly obscured, but I'm not going to say it's going to impede anything of like your visibility or anything like that. It's just, that horrible kind of misty. There's a lot of fucking rain coming down sort of thing.
Okay. I'll stay 20 feet behind Greff.
I hope Baskin's safe in this storm, V.
But why would he be? That doesn't make for interesting story.
Do you want to roll a religion? You want to pray for this?
Who are you praying to?
My God's dead, V.
Yep. Okay. So, you guys hurry off down towards where the alarm has been set. As you pass the entrance to Freedom's Bluff, being that you guys are moving at some pace, you hear a pair of guards. No, you hear a single guard leaving Freedom's Bluff, and they seem to be heading in the same direction as you guys. Take a perception check if you all want to know anything more about them.
Oop. Okay, no.
16.
8.
13.
On a 16, this person is not of the guards as you initially thought. This person is clad head to toe in plate. They don't have any markings on them, but something about them just screams some sort of mercenary and possibly some sort of magic. That's what I'm going to give you. They're heading in the same direction, but they're not rushing, they're not running, they're not making any moves to go particularly fast. They do have like the adventurer's backpack on. They are carrying a pretty big greatsword. That's what they have.
Okay. Arawn will point that out to the others as we're moving along then.
Oh, I should note. It is a gnome.
It is a
gnome.
What?
It is a gnome.
Okay.
No, covered in plate with a backpack. and a sword.
So
Really
is
big
it like
crystal.
just a short sword, but because of their stature, it's like basically a great sword for them?
You could argue that, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, all right. That's what you get. You guys rush towards where the alarm has been tripped. As you get closer, as you get within 1,000 feet, Ivoris, you feel a little kind of like mental ping, and you immediately know the direction that it is. You immediately know where this wooden armor that you're thinking about is, and it is coming towards you at a fair pace. I want all of you all to make perception checks, please. If you get bad, then you won't get a lot of information before this starts.
Ray.
24.
8.
12.
Okay, Arawn, being 20 feet back,
I just
can't
see the
really
back
see
of
much.
Greff's head.
Back of Greff's head, and you're kind of a little bit more intrigued by this small armored gnome. On a 12, you pick up that there is a carriage coming through the darkness being pulled by 2 horses. Greff, however, you are ready for this fight, my dude. Like, this is going to be your shit. Bum rushing something. This is the bomb. You notice that it is being driven by a small gnome male who has tied back hair, and they look like a guard. They look like they know their stuff, and they look like they're probably in charge. Sitting a bit higher up sitting behind them, you can see that there are 2 tabaxis. They seem pretty relaxed at the moment, but they do have long bows with them. You also notice... Nope, actually, that's all you would notice from where you are. Everything else is inside the carriage.
All right. How far ahead of them am I? Like, are they right on my ass, or?
Let's say you spotted them a little distance off, so you have a little time to do whatever it is you're thinking about doing. Uh-oh, I don't like that look.
It's a very dumb idea.
I love it. Do it.
Okay, can I say I'm like maybe 20, 30, 40 feet ahead of Arawn?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Greff, as soon as he
You have shoulder
sees
face
them
now.
open, he's just
I need you to roll. Let's deal with this calamity first. Hang on.
Disco light.
You can't run away from me. It's a 6.
A 6.
Now you can go.
I swear to Christ, if you turn off and around the fucking gravity.
Wouldn't that be great?
On a 6, the caster is caught in a magical trap and he can't walk out.
God damn it.
Unless he's freed.
What?
From the ground. The ground, the pebbles, the loose, like, rock and powdery stuff basically wrap themselves around your ankles. And it's such a firm grip, you can't even fall over. You would have to, like, take effort. Like, you are caught in a magical trap, my friend, and you cannot walk out.
Does he need outside help?
He needs to be freed by someone else, yes.
Okay.
I will free him since Greff is currently...
Yes,
Oh
it takes
my
an action to do so. So, Greff,
Okay.
what are you doing?
Greff is running up to them going, help, help, help!
Okay, in that case, Ivoris and Arawn, you're going to be like 60 feet out, I'm
That's
going to say,
fine.
from this calamity that is happening. But you have, like, managed to free him. Okay, Greff, the guard looks down at you, the one that's clearly in charge. You can see there's some insignia on his shoulder, as are on the archers. And he pulls to a little bit of a slow as he sees you approaching, yelling, help, help, help. And he looks down at you and he says, what's the problem?
Help! The storm knocked my friends out of the sky, and there are, like, men following us. Please, you have to help us.
Not my problem. Yep.
Yeah, when he says that, 2 swords out and straight into him. Like, as soon as he says, not my problem, it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And then he's like, what? And I just want to chop at his hands.
All right. In that case, I need you to do an attack roll. This will be your group surprise round. Good job.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I got stuck
I'm
in my
talking to
spell.
my...
So
You what, sorry?
I got stuck in
you
my
didn't with the
spell.
spell.
So
And you can't walk out.
Yeah, I was not saying sorry to you. I was saying sorry to my 2 friends who are now 60 feet behind me and helping each other.
No, 60 feet is fine for me. That's great.
I can
Yeah.
still work with that, probably.
My gun has
it's
like a
workable.
fucking ridiculous range. I'm good.
Yeah, he has a good range. He has a good range.
All right.
Okay.
So full round attack.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever. You get to attack twice because you have extra attack now, right?
Yeah. And
yeah.
then bonus action attack.
No bonus action.
Okay. First Oh, it's a crit.
No, fuck me. Really? Come on.
So
Oh, surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Guys? Really?
wait, I think.
Yes.
All right. So I do 20 slashing damage with Orkin Carved.
Okay, you cleave into the back of his arm and you hit the bone. Because of whatever it is, you don't manage to actually break the bone or anything like that, but it is a significant amount of I hate you damage. Okay, that's 20 off of them. Fuck! Next.
Boop. And that's 13 damage on a 23.
Yes, that also hits. Get him, lads! Okay.
Motherfucker's still alive?
This tiny gnome is super pissed off and annoyed.
And bleeding profusely.
All right. I need all of y'all to roll initiative.
Yay.
Dun-dun-dun.
17.
Dun-dun.
All right. So, Arawn.
17.
Greff.
5. Don't laugh. That's rude.
Ivoris.
14. Am I freed before we start this?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
You two are
cool.
just 40 feet back, 60 feet back as well. Okay. All right, so I need to roll initiative for all the motherfuckers. And roll them in groups. Oh, okay. Greff, how much dexterity do you have?
I have 16.
Can
Neil,
I
can I have you roll a d4, please?
a D4? It's a 2.
Okay. Fuck. 19, and that was 2. Okay. The top of the round, as the poor gnome in the front screams out at how you've hacked into his poor innocent arm.
We're not falling for it, V.
Poor innocent gnome, you've hacked brutally into his
I
arm.
literally asked him for help as we fell out of the sky and got attacked. And he went, yeah, not today.
It's not my problem. This could be anyone's wooden armor. You don't know.
Who the fuck wears wood armor?
As he screams out and he's like, fuck, get him, lads. You see a female drow. She pops her head out from inside the carriage as it screeches to a halt and the horses, kind of do the screaming-y thing and pull to a halt and try not to get attacked. You see that they have, their white hair has been dyed a dark blue. You can see that their eyes are also glowing a very bright blue. And you see her pop her head out. You see her lift her hand as she casts. She throws her hand out the window and you see her clench her fist. As she casts Hold Person upon... Damn it, you're 60 feet apart. All right, she throws her hand out the window and at just a simple level 2, she will cast Hold Person on Greff.
Oh.
Okay, I would like to not do that.
Greff.
Greff, you are required to make a wisdom saving throw.
Please don't fuck me.
Use your shield of faith.
It's not going to do anything.
That doesn't help.
It doesn't do anything.
Greff doesn't have faith.
I have faith.
I have faith for you.
In a dead god.
In a god that is dead.
And you didn't give me inspiration earlier, even
No.
though I went bar hopping with Jen Kisso.
No.
Yeah, you're a horrible person. I got a 7.
What? How am I the horrible person?
Because I wanted inspiration and you wouldn't give it to me. And I'm about to now get stabbed by 3 people with advantage.
That is true. So you fail this spell.
Oh,
and
what?
You feel your feet being rooted in place, your arms being rooted with your weapons held in a position about to attack again. And you are held for up to 1 minute. Good job.
Don't good job me. You didn't give me inspiration.
I'm super happy with this. Don't worry about that. What are you worried about?
I'm afraid you're going to send my Greff to the same place as my other character.
No, he's going
Straight to hell.
Can I give my inspiration?
Yes, absolutely you can.
Okay.
If you have one, you can give it to him.
I'm taking 14.
You feel your legs stiffen.
No.
You feel your chest unable to breathe as it once did, and you hold your weapons in a position as if you're about to attack.
I tried.
You failed.
How do
Yeah,
you
you
get?
tried.
How
Sorry.
do you get free from this?
Just make another save next turn.
Can I command you to be
At the
free?
end of no, you can't. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom throw. Mm-hmm. So he can only do it at the end of his go, or you need to piss off and hurt the mage who is inside this room. So, what you guys want to do? Next in initiative is that person, but they're not here yet. Top of the next then is Arawn.
Hi.
Hi. What do you want to do?
Does the drow arm look to be covered in some sort of wood-like armor?
No. This drow is clearly some sort of magic-y user and wouldn't be wearing armor. They're wearing robes.
Oh, cool. But they're currently not, like, fully visible. Like, I can't really see them.
Yeah, they're not really seeable.
Son of a fuck.
Yeah. They can only really target the person closest, but you guys weren't close enough to Greff to be able to be affected by a chain of specs, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
In that case, Arawn is going to flip a switch on his thunder cannon, doing arcane weapon, setting it currently to... Let's go with lightning damage. That sounds fun.
Okay.
So he's going to do lightning damage, so he flips a switch and it goes from like a light blue color for just the Thundermonger to like a deep dark blue. And
Okay, nice.
He's going to aim and fire at the driver that Greff has been brutally slicing up.
Okay. Let me just check an ability this poor creature has. Okay. All right. Yes, go for it.
20 to hit.
That hits.
That is 8 piercing.
Oh, nice.
6 thunder.
Uh-huh.
And 5 lightning.
Okay. You guys see this projectile go out and hit this poor gnome somewhere in the shoulder of the same arm that Greff had been hacking into. They let out a blood-curdling scream and just like drop the reins and curl up in a ball. Okay, cool. That was mean. What do you want to do now?
Seeing that there's a spellcaster, Arawn is going to actually move back 30 feet.
Okay.
Because his thunder cannon has plenty of range, and he knows that some spells, not so much.
That's fair. So you're 90 feet out.
Yes.
Okie dokie. In that case, it is now... it is now the 2 archers go.
Everyone rolled so much better than me.
Really?
All right. So the archers stand and pull their bows. They decide not to take separate attack actions. Instead, what they decide to do is perform a volley. They aim at where Arawn has just run to. All creatures within 20 feet of Arawn, which is not Ivoris because he's out of range. All creatures within a 20-foot radius... Actually, no, if they aim between the two of you, they'll get you both, so fuck you. They aim between the two of you. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, good.
No.
Dex save.
19.
Nat 20, 24.
Oh, shit.
On a nat 20, let's say you dodge out of the way. Because, fuck, you should always have that. Especially from a volley of arrows. Fuck it. In that case, as you manage to pass your dexterity save, you manage to dodge most of these arrows, but a few of them just like thud square into your chest, and you will take 11 piercing damage.
Owie.
That was after it's halved.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
That's their go. Greff, your go comes and goes. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, come on, don't fuck me now. I swear to fucking Christ. 16, come on.
Do you meet or do you have to beat?
I think it meets.
Yeah, meeting it beats it on DCs. Yes, I just found the same thing. So you fail. No, I'm joking. You feel movement return back to you. You succeed, and it's the end of your go.
Thank you.
Okay. It is now the poor gnome that you've hacked to pieces. The completely and utterly innocent gnome will pull out its greatsword because fuck you. Actually, he won't do that. He'll lift his sword high in the air and
Stop laughing.
I can't help it, it's too funny. He lifts his sword higher in the air, even from his somewhat knocked down position, and he shouts, for the initiative! And all of his companions within 30 feet get advantage on their next attack roll.
V.
And then he gets to have his go.
Son of a...
He's going to attack Greff because he's the only one in range. It's the only thing he has a range weapon for. For a 20 versus your armor class.
Ah, boo. Yeah.
You do have +2 from...
I know.
Okay. And what kind of weapon attack is that? That's oh. Yay.
I
might actually get to kill someone.
I can still live if I jump in the bushes and undisguise myself and then jump out and start helping them.
You receive 9 slashing damage.
All right.
Sorry, bludgeoning damage, my bad. That's all he's going to do this time. I'm going to roll a d6 to see whether he can recharge his Riley. He does not. Okay. It is now the magic users go. You hear them, Greff, you hear something very quietly being muttered to the person inside. And then they kind of, they jump down. They are head to toe in this long, dark blue robe. You can see their kind of bright blue hair just kind of poking out from under the robe's hood. And they look as to where everyone is currently standing. And then they will cast. You see them lift... Oh, I can cast this at 5th level. Nice.
I'm sorry, what?
Nice!
No.
However, they decide to only cast it at 4th level because I think it's funny. You see them pull a thread from their robe. You see them throw it in the air and it shoots off towards where Ivoris and Arawn are standing within 30 feet of each other.
Fuck.
Just checking that 100% this is correct.
No stab.
Nope, never mind. They're just going to throw it at Arawn.
Okay.
It's the only one they can hit. There's only a small radius. I require you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, good. Nat 1.
Oh, boy.
For a total
Natural
of 3.
1. You have been affected by confusion.
Oh.
You're right, I am confused.
Good job.
What'd that do?
You cannot take reactions.
Okay.
And you must roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns to determine your behavior.
Oh, good.
Technically, you, Arch, have faced this spell before. And so did everyone else when you did Taylor's Dream. This is the confusion spell that all of you just went, you do what I do normally anyway. So yeah, you are affected by this. What? I'm pretty sure that's not a concentration spell. Oh, it is, but never mind. No biggie. There are other things I can cast that aren't concentration spells. All right, that's their go. They don't need to maintain. Nope, and then they just walk behind the cart so they can get some cover. All right, it's the next creature's go, but they have only just arrived, so they're doing nothing. You guys see the plate wearing gnome reach up to where Ivoris and Arawn are kind of standing. But they don't seem to be doing anything yet. Arawn, it's now your go.
Okay, I guess I'm rolling a d10.
Yes, please.
I got a 2.
The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn. You can now make a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 1.
You fail.
For a total
You're
3.
affected by this again. Arawn, you just feel this, like the thread they pull just like seems to be dodging from one eye to the other, and maybe going in your ear and maybe out your nose, but you're not really sure how because it's still in your face. You are very confused by everything that's going on right now.
I'm so
Ivoris,
confused.
it is now your go.
I am going to... Iris is rushing forward. He's not going to make it there because he's 60 feet back still. Mm-hmm. But I can still do my spell suggestion. Dun, dun, dun.
How far are you running?
I'm
It's
running
very important for
max
spells.
30 feet.
Okay, so you're now within 30
away.
feet of Greff, but 60 feet away from Arawn. Okay, I've got this. This is fine.
That sounds
Running
right.
towards them. Who are you fell suggesting?
I'm going to take a big chance and do the spellcaster.
The spellcaster is kind of hiding behind the cart, behind the carriage. But I'm going to say that you kind of catch the back end of them. I'll give you half a chance.
Hold on. Okay, I can't use fill suggestion until it's within 5 feet of me. And
okay.
it's 60 feet to issue additional commands. So let's see what I can do instead. I just saw 60 feet and I was like, yeah. Yeah, I need to run up there all the way. I don't have anything that's ranged, really.
Okay.
Actually...
You don't have anything ranged?
No, I do. Okay, so Iris doesn't need to get up there just yet. Because I won't be able to do anything this round anyway. And next round I'll be able to do it regardless. So he runs and then realizing that he should do something instead of just using all his energy running, he reaches down to like his rapier and along the side of his rapier pulls out a little kind of cylindrical thing and loads a blow dart into it, poisoned with his poison spray. And he shoots a poisoned blow dart at a person.
Which one? You can currently see 2 tabaxis holding bows, and you can currently see the gnome who's holding a sword high in the air, like, rah!
Tabaxi number 1.
All right, so we have a female tabaxi and a male tabaxi. They're both cream-colored with patches of brown. They look almost identical.
It's a 15. Not very great.
Let's say you are aiming at the male tabaxi. Yes, you hit him.
Ooh. Then he takes 7 poison damage.
Okay. They are not immune to that. Fuck.
The tabaxi aren't immune to anything.
I am.
It's because you're full of lies and deceit.
You see him take this bow dart. It kind of like lands roughly at neck level. Shut up. It's not what I said, if you know it.
I don't just run around. Iris does not just run around giving every tabaxi blow.
It's not what I meant.
blow
Darts. Blow darts.
He's a master blowjarter.
Neil got distracted by a blowjob.
I didn't say it, me. You said it.
It's not what I meant to say. You know that.
I wasn't going to not say anything about it, though. Come on. You want me to just cut that out?
Yeah, I do. This can be slid right to the blooper end.
This isn't even a blooper.
Oh my god.
This is just one of those notes that V puts in there that I think is too funny to remove. Yeah.
No, this is a huge distraction from the conversation of what is going on. I hurt so much.
If Arawn dies, at least I know it's for a good reason.
7 poison damage from the dart you just looked at him.
Yeah.
I remember when D&D, I remember when this game used to be hanging you guys by your neck. Those were good days. That was day one. It was all downhill after that.
Now we're just running around giving
so he
people
takes 7
blowjobs.
damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
As long as I've finished my blowjob, then I'm good.
You see the female tabaxi reach over and just wrench the dart out of his neck. Okay, that's Ivoris' go over then. It is now the twin archers' go. They decide that since Ivoris is giving them some jip, do they do that though?
Come on, I did like
No,
a thing.
they are focused on what it is they want to do. So they will be taking shots at the somewhat confused tiefling in the back.
Duh.
Right. For a 14 versus your armor class.
Nope, that misses. 16.
All right, and then she gets to have a go.
No, stop.
For 19 versus your armor class.
Yes. Oh, and I can't take reactions, can I?
You cannot.
Son of a fuck.
She hits you for max damage, and you take 10 damage.
Oh. Ow. That's a third of my health.
Okay, that's the 2 archers go. They are not moving because that will be dumb. They're in a good place. It is now Greff's go.
All right, Greff's gonna climb onto the cart and he's gonna start stabbing the stupid gnome in his stupid gnome face.
Okay, take your attack.
All right, so first this working.
Do I make you make a climb roll? Nah, it'll be fun.
17 to hit,
That just hits.
13 slashing damage.
Oh, you seem to be intent on hacking this arm off. I'm gonna say that you, in fact, do hack his arm off.
Can I hack his arm off and like Sparta boot him off the?
We're supposed to kill these people.
It said don't kill all of them.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to kill all of them now.
You could Sparta kick him off if you want. That would just be a straight strength attack roll.
I chopped his arm off. He's basically like.
But he is not dead.
But he has a great sword.
Yes.
Yeah, he can't wield that with one arm. Or if he can, like, I'm gonna start studying from this man because if I can dual wield great swords, that's a game changer.
So many muscles.
So many muscles.
Mess. No, once I chop his arm off, I'm just like push my hand in his face, just get off. And yeah, I'm just gonna strength throw him off.
Yeah. I'll still want a strength attack.
Yeah. That's a 12.
He's at disadvantage, and he got a 2 and a 1. Yeah, you basically grab him. How do you want to end him by throwing him on the ground?
I think I basically just like in one swing, like I just use the weight of the sword like to kind of like lift myself up and just slam the sword. I would say like I like sever his hand. Like I don't chop it. I just ram my hand like the sword back in through it.
Okay.
As his hand is going off and his eyes go down there, I just grab his head and just chuck him off. And without an arm to balance himself, he just lands on his face and just dead.
Okay. Beautiful and gory. That was basically your attack. You still have a bonus.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to the 2 rangers that are standing on the cart.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna attack them.
Which one?
The one that got poisoned.
That's the dude.
All right. I'm gonna chop a dude with a longsword. 22 to hit.
He's getting all the longsword action. Yes, that hits.
That's 12 damage.
How much damage?
12 damage.
Closest damage to swearing. How do you want to kill him?
Oh, thank God.
I want to say that I just skewer him and like he just sticks to the back of whatever seat he's standing in front of, and then just as I drag the sword out, he slumps down. I just skewer him through the chest.
Okay, you kill the male tabaxi. You basically stick him to the back of this cart and skewer him there. Okay, you skewer him. Okay. All right, that was Greff's go.
No.
It is now the magic user's go.
No.
Why are you saying no? You've had your action and your bonus.
Action surge.
Okay, it's... You stab him and you're like, ah! She looks at you, she's like, that's me brother! Fuck you! What do I do now?
I want to run past the female tabaxi, over the cart, and I want to drop down on the mage.
Okay, you are provoking an attack of opportunity.
From a ranged weapon, but he does get it once I'm at 10 feet, so he does not get disadvantage.
Sure, I'm just going to attack you.
Yeah, sorry, I was misremembering the attack of opportunity rules for ranged.
Just gonna attack you. For a 18 versus your armor class.
That misses.
Oh no! Oh, that goddamn son of a...
Thanks for the shield, bro.
He's like, I'm gonna get you, and you hear her begin to climb up behind you. All right, yeah, you can. I could say you could climb over the top. You're basically on top of the cart at the very end, looking down at this poor drow mage in blue robes, and they look up and they're like, "Oh no!"
And I just wanna, I think, I just wanna. Ooh! Can I just jump on top of them?
Not because you've used all your movement to do all the shit you needed to just do. You've done a lot of jumping, climbing, and moving, so I'm going to say that's all your move.
Can I chop at them from where I'm standing?
No. Oh, action surge.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
All right. Boop. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep, that's going to hit.
That's 13 damage.
Okay.
I swing the sword down at him from up top. He brings up his hands. I swing my sword at him from up top.
Her.
You need to pronounce the R, because otherwise it just sounds like you're going, huh? And then with my second attack, I'm 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 15 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Let me just do that's. All right. So how much was the first damage?
13.
Yeah. All right. Keeps concentration. The second one was 15 damage. Yeah. And they keep concentration on the second.
Damn it. I tried.
Free me.
Now, Greff. You are in the face of Magic McMagic.
Magus.
Oh, I don't know how much of an asshole I want to be to you. You see them look you in the eyes and have a bit of a wicked grin, and as they smile, you see their lips turning blue. You see their skin turning a kind of pale shade of blue, and you see their hair kind of like almost push the hood away, and you see nothing but those blue eyes. I need you to take a wisdom saving throw.
Can you do that? Oh, 10.
Okay. You fail. The confusion on Arawn has lifted.
Yay.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay. I will tell you what happens next time you have a go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They are now going to they're just going to lean back against the cart and kind of smile a little bit, just like looking up at Greff, who is basically mesmerized by these blue eyes. Arawn, it is now your go.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Cocky-ass motherfucking mage. All right, where's this fucking mage at? Where's the mage at? Someone's getting a bullet.
You look around, you can't see them. You see Greff standing on top of the cart looking down with his two swords drawn, and they're covered in blood, and you see him like standing upright a little bit. You see Ivoris, who is standing near where the horses are, and he's just got a blow dart out of a blowpipe out of his sword. That's kind of what you are seeing. Oh, you also see that the gnome is dead, and that the male tabaxi has kind of been skewered against a wall and is now sliding down, leaving a trail of blood on the cart.
So who's left?
Sorry, carriage. There is the female tabaxi.
Okay.
And that's all you can see.
Okay. we're not supposed to kill everybody.
You are not.
And I'm not very good at doing non-lethal damage, and by that I mean I have a bullet.
That is true.
Ron's going to try to move at an angle so that he can try to get a better view of the cart.
You can absolutely do that. Are you running diagonally towards it?
Yes. Away from the person that was on the road, the gnome.
Yeah, that's fine. As you run... shit, I forgot to make them go. Oh, they can go next time. Oh, they'll go after you. As you run diagonally away and towards the carriage, you kind of see a glimpse of like the elbow of the mage. You know they're back there now. But you still can't really see them. But you think if you run a bit further forward and a bit further to the left or the right, whichever way you decide you're running at your diagonal, you'll definitely be able to see them. So you are within 30 feet of Ivoris, which basically makes you within 35, 40 feet of the mage.
Oh, you're saying if I took the dash action?
Yes, if you took the dash.
Gotcha. Okay, then that's about all I can do, so.
Okay. That's you out. It's now going to be the plated gnome. I forgot went after magic person. They weren't supposed to. They turned up when, they pull out their sword, their great sword, and they go rushing after Arawn.
No, stop.
Oh yeah. They go rushing after Arawn. They manage to get within melee range, and they pull their sword high, and they will attempt to attack you.
Rude.
Oops, I rolled too many times. Sorry. The first is 16 versus your armor class.
Just hits.
And they hit you for a rather pitiful 6 damage.
Okay.
They hit you in the back of the leg. I would say they don't get to have all their multi-attack actions because they had to rush to catch up with you and I forgot they were supposed to go. So their initiative can suffer with my initiative. Okay, it is now Ivoris's go.
So, Ivoris is going to run at the spellcaster.
Of course. Yep, you'll be able to make it.
Okay. And I'm just going to try to kill this one because...
Okay.
I kind of don't trust the magic person.
Okay.
I think it's easier to probably handle taking one of the other ones versus dealing with a magic person. So let's do an attack. I think I have extra attack too. Yes, I do. 20 to hit for 13.
Versus the female tabaxi?
Yes.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Well, the spellcaster.
That was the spellcaster.
This is a spellcaster.
22 to hit.
No, 20.
And it was 20 to hit. And it was 13 damage.
Yes.
Okay. You get him a good one. They don't expect you to have turned up randomly like you did, but you did. Caught them off guard a little bit.
Ivoris sticks them, and he says with his little snake tongue, he goes, seal their fates. And he does his, what do you call it? Smite.
I don't know.
Yes.
Smite. Oh, now I need to open a different thing for Smite. Okay, yeah, you can absolutely
He is
smite.
asking his god to seal their fate.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking badass.
It's very badass.
You should smite more.
On a smite, before you roll it, can you please roll a d10?
Okay. 7.
Okay. As you smite, do your damage.
And I imagine when he smites, it's not like a thunderclap or anything. It's like his weapon lights up and he just like glides through with his kind of like delicate rapier, kind of like a butter knife with radiant damage. It just like turns, it glows white.
Yeah, that's super cool. It glows white. Briefly, it lights up the weird kind of bluish tinge that this drow has given themselves. Okay. And how much damage did you do?
13 unless they're undead or fiends.
No, they're not.
Okay, I didn't realize that
13.
it specified more damage for that.
It does, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, you manage to cleave through them. Your rapier lights up, and you feel a random mixture of gods kind of work through your armor, through your sword, and as it glows, as it comes out of contact with the drow, that arc leaves just a little light, like a light trail behind it, and this light trail turns silver and coalesces into a small phoenix, and this phoenix flies over and lands on your shoulder.
Okay.
Weird.
Super weird.
Just gonna keep going. Extra attack. Attacking twice.
Okay.
9 to hit.
That's an utter failure.
Yeah.
However, this small phoenix, as you go and it looks like the drow is ducking, you feel a pressure on your arm as it puts its leg on the top of your arm, and you reach down and you get to attack again.
What is happening?
It grants a miss or a failure second chance.
Oh my goodness.
What a perfect demonstration of its effect.
17 to hit.
7.
No, 17.
Oh, that one
I had
hits.
to
That
laugh.
one utterly hits. There we go.
That's 9
As it
damage.
That's 9 damage.
Dun, dun,
Okay. As it does this, as it kind of like pushes your arm down, it blends into your arm and disappears.
dun. So I didn't hit? Oh,
You did hit.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
phoenix has
Can I
disappeared.
do another smite?
You can try.
Definitely.
Yeah, he doesn't like say his fun line again. He just like does his S thing and like carries on that little
Okay.
in his
All
blade.
right. In that case, I need you to roll a d10.
Fuck. 5.
Okay. I hate this so very much. Do your damage.
Yes. 6.
Okay. So, as you are smiting down, you, Greff, and Arawn all feel this strange strength, this strange ability to focus, this weird connection with your god. Your lack of god, I'll rephrase. For one round, all of your healing and all of your damage is doubled.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, then.
Fuck.
I need to take concentration rolls. And success on the second one. Sorry, I tried.
I don't believe you.
All right, it is the archer's go. As the archer climbs up on top of the cart, they pull their bow on Greff, and you hear the drow shout, "Don't even think about it. They're mine." And you see the archer look very annoyed, turn their bow on Ivoris, and shoot them. For a 7 versus Charmer class.
Oh, damn, that gets me. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't.
Okay. Okay. Greff. You get looking down and being completely mesmerized by these blue eyes despite all the blood flying around. You hear an irresistible voice in your head, and it says, "Drop your weapons and run."
All right.
Greff drops both his weapons, and he runs away towards where over towards where Arawn is standing. So you see him running across the back of the cart. Cool. Actually, I'll let you pick the direction. Where do you want to run?
I think I would run like just diagonal to the road, like just off the road.
Okay. You are 30 feet in a direction off the side of the road.
60 if it tells me to run.
Oh, you're going to dash. Nice.
I of course would.
Nice.
As much as I don't want to have to waste my next turn to just get back to him to kick his ass. Of course I'm approaching you. I need to get closer to kick your ass.
Let me just see if you've got any extra saves. Nope, you only take extra saves if you take damage.
Oh, fun.
Exactly as I thought. However, you should have had advantage on that first one.
Because I was in a fight.
Yes. So roll it now, and if you save, you save, and then I'll let you pick up your weapons.
21.
Well then.
Yeah, that would have saved. You run, but with your weapons, you're like, why am I doing this? Let's say you're like 15 feet out by the time you realise that you didn't need to do this. They won't get attack of opportunity because the archer doesn't have their melee weapon out anymore.
Fucking mage trying to fucking control me.
Mage thought she had. I thought I'm an idiot.
It's fine.
You could help your good buddy Arawn with the fucking meat potato.
Sure.
Meat potato?
The gnome.
Oh, yeah, the fucking... Yeah. How far away from the gnome am I?
They're like 65 feet out from you.
Yeah, no. I'm moving back to the wizard spellcaster.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna lay into them.
Okay.
Sorry, is Ivoris also threatening him?
Yes.
Ivoris is attacking.
Can I position myself so that like me and Ivoris are like on the opposite side of him and like attacking him at the same time?
Yes, I know where you're going with this, and yes. Yes, you may.
So I get... You need to say the words.
I'm saying that you are able to claim
Cross
that you are
swords with
flanking.
Ivoris. Ha ha ha.
That's claim that you are able to cross swords, and I definitely consider that. Some people may consider that an advantage.
Oh, so I have advantage.
Some may claim that, yes, Greff.
That's what a fortuitous turn of events. So I'm rolling up the advantage with an orchid carved. Do I hit him on 25?
Nope. Yes, you do. I'm joking. Of course you do.
All right, and then I do... Oh, that's surprisingly shit damage.
Yes.
That is amazingly shit damage.
How shit is this shit damage? The first time you get to use sneak attack. The first time you get to hone in on an advantage you have.
So, Greff, moving back in, fury in his eyes, sees that Ivoris is currently clashing with the mage.
Uh-huh.
The mage has the back turn to Greff, and instead of just going all brute strength in there, Greff tries to aim his sword more towards what would be critical parts.
Yes.
However, this is not a normal thing for him, so he only scores a 15 damage.
And being that you guys have double damage for a round, thanks to a certain someone's motherfucking phoenix smiting bullshit, you do 30 damage to him. Okay, they are still standing.
Okay, well, they're not going to be for very long.
Oh, okay, sure.
I go for him again, 27 to hit.
Yeah, that also hits.
All right, and
You don't get sneak attack twice in a round.
you are absolutely right.
Don't try that with me, sir.
And
Don't even think about it.
I hit him for 10 damage, or with the double damage, 20.
Okay. I'm gonna say you buried it fairly deep. You managed to stab twice at one of her kidneys, and she kind of like drops to one knee a little bit. She looks pretty fucked up.
And with my last hit, I'm gonna go non-lethal,
Okay.
and that's with the long sword.
What is the
20
little
to hit.
gnome doing? The gnome is attacking us?
It's attacking Ivoris.
Yes, it's attacking Ivoris.
What the hell?
20 does in fact hit.
Rude.
All right, and that's 23 damage with the bonus.
26 damage with
26,
the
yeah.
bonus. Okay. How Are you slaughtering this poor
I said
innocent
non-lethal.
drow? Okay, how are you knocking out this poor innocent drow woman?
You said they went down on one knee?
Yeah.
I'd just like to claim that Greff kind of like swings his longsword, the non-magical one, above his head, and just with a blunt side catches the side of their face, and then just their face goes into the cart. You just hear the cart ringing as they just fall unconscious down.
Okay, that's a doable thing.
And
Elf unconscious. I will write that down.
I'm actually out of movement because you made me run. So yeah, Greff's coming to Ivoris, Arawn next turn.
Okay. All right. So that was Greff's go. The elf is unconscious. I should probably do death saves on them since you made them unconscious. Yeah, they're fine. It is now the small armored meat potato, as you're calling them. Now that they are in melee range, and now that they get to have their full go, they lift up their... Okay. They lift up their great sword, which is just a normal sword for most people, and they will attack at Arawn. For 21 versus your armor class.
Yeah. Yep.
For 16 slashing damage.
I'm sorry, how much?
16.
Okay, I'm at 1. 1 HP, guys.
Okay.
You have your reaction back, if that changes anything.
That does, actually. Thank you for that. Arawn gets hit, and then he says a swear word in Infernal at this guy and does Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. How much and what do I need to worry about? Let's go with this.
DC 14 deck save.
Okay. Being they're covered in plate, this is not good for them.
Also double damage still?
They got a 4. Yeah, double damage. I will.
They failed?
keep that. Yes, they failed.
So they take from the double damage, then that's 18 fire damage.
Okay.
As
That's cool.
white and black fire swirls up around their feet and engulfs them.
They don't make a sound. Even though you have lit them on fire, they don't make a single sound.
Creepy.
Yeah, it is pretty creepy. Being up close, you notice that this armor is pretty magical. There's something odd about when you look at it. It just doesn't look exactly right. And there are lots of spikes in very unnecessary places, i.e. on the armor. There's no need for spikes on this armor, but there is. Okay.
Still at 1 HP.
Cool. They lift their sword again, and they sweep it down to aim at the back of your legs in an attempt to trip you up. So, 16 versus your armor class.
That exactly hits.
Perfect. You must make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
16.
You succeed.
Oh, good.
You are not knocked prone, and that's a hot potato.
Meat potato.
That's their go. All right, it's now Arawn's go.
Great. I don't know what the fuck to do.
They just watch you. You can see like their kind of like dark brown eyes, almost so black, just staring at you through the slits in their helmet.
I mean,
They're looking up at you.
They're still menacing.
Covering fire.
They're menacing me. I don't like that. Okay. You said that it's like super windy and crazy as shit right now, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. I don't know how you want to do this, but Arawn wants to take a kind of sort of risk here.
I'm up for those. Go for it.
So he wants to flare his wings out all the way and see if the wind can like basically pull him free.
You want to use your wings like a sail?
Yes.
In an attempt not to be opportunity attacked.
Correct.
It's still a disengage.
Okay. In which case, then, that is irrelevant. I'd rather not take damage, then.
Yeah, that's a disengage. You'd have to take disengage action. I mean, disengage does mean you don't get damage.
But it doesn't matter because then he'll just catch up and hit me anyways. Actually, no, because gnomes have a lower movement speed.
Sure.
You could also just fly straight up and just deal with the wind.
I would still get an
That would
opportunity
still
attack.
provoke an opportunity attack.
If you disengage and fly straight up?
Oh, no, that would be fine. I would just have to worry about the wind slamming me into the fucking ground.
Yes, basically treat the wind as a hostile action, and it's tricky terrain.
Oh, it's difficult terrain?
Yeah, it'll be difficult terrain because of the sheer amount of wind up there. But
that wouldn't be as bad
do
then.
it.
Yeah, because then I could still
you
get
could do
15
it.
feet up and he can't hit me then.
Yeah.
I'll do that then. Disengage
Absolutely.
and then
Okay.
fly up in the air.
Okay, absolutely fine. You do that.
Because
Cool.
I am literally useless in melee combat.
Okay. It is now Ivoris's go.
All right. How
Yep.
far away am I from all the things?
You are probably within 5 feet of the.
The little fucking potato? Yeah, that
You
asshole.
You are within 10 feet of the female tabaxi archer.
Okay.
You are within 30, 40, within about 40 feet of hot potato.
All right, then I go to Archer. And I touch
Okay.
him with my spell suggestion. Or touch her with my spell suggestion. And
Nice.
they need to make a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Man, I think about you, catch myself.
19.
Fuck.
Sorry. They got a nat 20 and their wisdom is -1.
Fuck. That's it then. Because that's my action, yeah.
Okay.
So,
cool.
I don't have any bonus action things. Yeah, I do. Is Arawn 60 feet of me?
Arawn would also be within like 40 feet of you.
Okay, I
He's
flip
he's
my
within
shield of
30 feet of you
faith
now.
to Arawn.
All right, I need you to take a magic roll, please. 1d10.
Because it's a bonus action. I can do that, yeah.
Yep. So you get a +2 on your.
And how does Greff
thing.
look? Greff looks better
fine.
off. Okay, cool.
Greff
Those
is
archers
fine.
focused you assholes.
Well, I'm just trying to like keep the archer off of Arawn while he's flying around.
Fair.
Shield of faith. You need D10?
Yes, please.
9.
Roll a d4 for me, please.
4.
You regain 4 spell slots starting at your lowest level spells. I think you've regained all your spell slots back, haven't you?
Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
These things are working in my favor. This wasn't supposed to work like this.
Yeah, as you're flying in the air, Ron, you just feel like your kind of skin hardened, and you just feel like, there's some sort of weird god magic protecting me. And you look down at Ivoris, and he's like, damn, yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's Ivoris's go.
That's it.
It is now Tabaxi Lady's go. She is going to aim at the thing flying in the air.
Stop it. No.
You look beaten to fuck, and Hot Potato Person is unable to hit you. So they're like, well, I guess I'm it.
Oh, wait. Ivoris is in range, though, right?
Yeah,
So they're at disadvantage.
sure. Well,
Do
the
they
first one
have
was a 19.
disadvantage, or
So.
does that give me opportunity?
No, they have disadvantage because
They have
they're
disadvantage.
within melee combat. That's why I didn't use my gun, because otherwise I would have been at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Well, they rolled a 19 and they rolled an 18. So they got a 22 to hit.
Those are going to hit. I'm going to take some fall damage, guys.
Yep. She's not going to do enough to kill you outright, so I'm not going to bother rolling the damage, but she would have done at least a minimum of 1.
But I'm going to take failed death saving throw.
Yes, you will take a fail because you fell out of the air.
How far? Yeah, 25
He was 15 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he takes at least 1 dice of damage, so he takes at least 1 fail.
All right, so I'm at 0
Okay.
with a failed death.
Awesome. I am so happy. Archer looks super happy. She's like, yeah. And she looks at the 2 rather pissed off guys next to her, and she's like, help! Help! They're gonna kill me! Yelling over at Hot Potato. And it is now Greff's go.
Greff's gonna walk over to the, Greff's gonna run to the cart.
Uh-huh.
And pull open the door. There's a drow in wooden armor, isn't there?
Inside, you see. Let me bring out his proper description. Okay, this drow you are looking at is a male drow, and they look kind of sleepy, like they've just been shocked awake. They have pale... they're a pretty pale drow, so they're kind of like a darkish grey. They've got yellow eyes, short-ish white hair, and they've got a very keen glare about them. Their face is completely free of scars, and they are wearing an immaculate set of wooden armour, and it bears the iconography of Ilmater, the Suffering God. They are also carrying a sword, and... yeah, I guess if you could say anything about this drow, damn, is what I'm going to give you.
Fine. So Greff throws open the door, and he's just going to reach in, grab the, what's it called?
Drow?
The neck of the armor.
Collar.
The collar of the armor, and he's just going to pull them out, try to, just shock and awe tactic. I'm under attack, and then just a hand comes in and just chucks him out of the cart.
I'm gonna say they allow it.
Yeah.
So I'll say they allow it, sure.
Yeah, and Greff, with one hand, just reaches in, throws the drow on the ground outside, and with the other hand, he just puts the blade at the back of his neck and just yeah, this is done, fucking stop moving. And my action is just basically, I'm threatening to kill the...
Roll and intimidate, then.
Yes. Can I argue an advantage?
Go on, argue it. Argue the advantage. Why? Why should I give you an advantage?
Because I'm not only intimidating them, I'm also threatening to murder what is most likely their cargo.
I will allow it.
Yes. That's a natural 20-25 intimidation.
The female tabaxi throws her bow down, and she sits down cross-legged and puts her hands behind her head. She's on top of the cart. The hot potato, however...
fuck off.
...looks at you and just pulls his sword... just pulls their sword and starts to march towards you.
Oh.
They have an angry, dark look in their eyes.
Right choice, buddy. Right choice.
Okay.
I'm calling this my full action.
Yeah, that's fine. Unconscious, it's now Hot Potato's go. Hot Potato waddles to 25 feet. Strides 25 feet towards you. So they're a grand total of 15 feet from you. Yeah, and that's where they end their go. Arawn, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Yay.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
That's a nat 1. I just died.
Oh. Does anyone have any inspiration?
I don't have any.
Did you not get inspiration earlier for joining in on the...
No. I did not give any inspiration for punning.
Oh, fuck.
Arawn's dead.
Oh. Arawn... You guys can get back to Arawn in a minute. You guys look over and Arawn isn't moving. At all. The wings aren't flapping, the mechanical arm isn't even whirring, it's, if anything, slowing down. Okay. Ivoris. It's, your go, buddy.
All right. Well, Ivoris's go was going to be to heal. Let's see.
And that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's on top of 2 nat ones earlier.
Hey, roll 20. For the record, we're good now, right?
I need to say, roll 20 has been fucking you guys immensely.
No.
If you scroll back through the chat.
You guys?
No, Casey Casey has been fucked most by
On one
by
day.
nat 20s.
I have been
once.
consistent
Yeah.
for the past almost 2 years now.
She had 5. She had 5. She had
2
5 in
years,
one
V.
session.
2 years, V.
5 in one session. You cursed her.
2 years.
Oh, that's the problem. She's not here to take your curse.
2 years.
Okay.
And I will also mention that Neil had 5 nat 20s in a row.
Yeah, that's true.
Not in a session, in a row.
Okay. We'll... Ivoris,
It's fine.
your action was to go heal. You can see he's not
Yeah.
moving, so you can still rush over there as RP and try and heal him. That's a doable thing.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think he would, because he doesn't know he's dead, so, yeah.
Okay.
Can't argue why he wouldn't.
Okay, you rush over. I'm going to say you managed to skirt Hot Potato. And you attempt to heal him. What are you attempting to heal him with?
Lay on hands, so...
You lay your hands upon them and you try to make that connection as you normally do to whatever gods are stepping up and taking the place of Savras. But they're not answering. They don't heal the dead. What do you want to do?
That's my action, though, so... Pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Archer Lady does nothing. Greff. I'm going to say it's blatantly obvious by the fact you haven't seen any magical effects go off. You haven't seen any light coming from Ivoris's hands. You are pretty sure you know what you know.
Greff had a shit-eating grin like seconds ago. Then he sees Ivoris's like failure to heal. Just smile kind of fades away, and he's just like, "Ah, you son of a bitch." And like he had the sword kind of at the back of the nape of the drow.
Yeah.
And Greff just kind of like reaches, like changes the handstands of the sword a little bit as he just sprints towards the gnome, and he's gonna try to body slam the gnome down to the ground.
You're going to try and knock her prone?
Yeah,
Okay. I need a grapple check then.
that's a strength. Oof. I even rolled with an advantage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's an 8.
They also got an 8.
Tie goes to the
Defender.
yeah. So yeah, Greff just standing right on them after failing to push them prone. And yeah, I am not allowed to make a bonus action attack if my action was not to attack.
I think that is the case, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, in that case, yeah. That's you down, that's you done. And that's now makes it...
I have my bonus action, so I'm going to pop my second wind.
Okay, smart move. Take a good intake of air. For how much?
8.
8 healing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You regain your 8.
Yep.
The mad annoyance is basically making your heart beat so much faster, but all the vessels on the outside of your body constrict, so no blood gets out. You heal a little. Okay, top of the rounds. That character is unconscious. This character, it's Hot Potatoes go. They lift their sword up and they attempt to stab you in the guts. For a 14 versus your armor class. Okay. And they'll do their second attack of their multi-attack. For a 26 versus your armor class.
Yes, that hits.
All right. And you will take 12 damage, sir.
12 damage I take.
12 slashing damage. That is their go. Ivoris.
All right, I'm going to rapier attack the potato.
Okay, I guess you are coming in behind Potato, so you would have advantage because you are flanking.
Okay. Natural 20.
No!
I'm
Avenge
smiting.
me!
Yeah.
Smiting with a second level spell slot because I have spell slots.
Yeah, she has spell slots back. Fuck.
What?
So there's a lot of damage there.
Double it. Or roll
Double
an
it,
additional 2d8.
for smiting?
Yeah. You double those as well, so.
Okay. So that's 14 plus 7, 21.
21.
Plus 7, it's 28. Plus 12.
Plus 2 is 54 damage. 54 damage.
Wait, what?
Do I need to swing again?
Yeah, that's right? I'm not
Yeah.
a rocker. 20 plus 7 is 35. Plus 19. Yeah. 54.
54.
Yeah.
19 plus 21.
40.
Yeah.
Oh, it already rolled the extra. Okay. All right, that's okay. I will take that then. All right, so what do you want to do now?
Swing again.
Of course.
Do it again.
26 for 9
Okay.
damage.
9.
Plus,
You gonna smite?
yes.
Oh, I need you to roll
fuck.
roll on the smite table for the previous one.
3.
All right. Kino. PM notes. Do you say 9?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Nothing at the moment happened. You will find out what happens when you guys return back to your manor.
Oh, goodness. Wonderful. Another Divine Smite. First level this time.
Okay.
For 10 damage. So 9 piercing damage on that second swing, and then 10 on the smite. So 19 on
Okay.
that second.
Ooh. You have done a significant amount of damage to this. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
Okay. I also need you to roll another smite roll, please.
1.
Greff,
Yes.
you are charmed by Ivoris for 24 hours.
So I will take everything he says to the best possible.
Yes. He is everything. He is your boo right now.
Ooh.
He is Bay.
He's my Princess
He is
Boo.
Bay.
I'm Princess Boo. Look at me. I'm Princess Boo now.
Oh my god.
I am the Princess Boo now.
Don't give me fucking inspiration for that. I will just quit this podcast.
So, next.
Calling my bluff.
Yes, I know. Greff, it is now your go. The archer refuses to do anything. She is well and truly intimidated.
Good choice. Yeah, Greff's gonna go to town on this stupid ass gnome.
Okay. Lucky no.
Yeah, advantage since Ivoris is flanking with me.
Yes.
And the first roll to hit is 20.
That hits.
All right, I do 10. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I punched the mic again. There we go. I do 10 slashing damage and aiming for get like a opening in the the helmet area.
Yep.
I do extra 9 slashing damage.
Yeah, you kind of slash your Archon calf kind of like down at Orcancraft. You swing Orcancraft down at the gnome's kind of like eye area, and you do get a nice like feeling through of cutting through something soft and squidgy. All right, what's next? I assume a second attack?
Yep. 25 to hit.
That one hits.
15 slashing damage as I run my as I bash the sword into his armor.
Yes, it dents, and you still don't hear a sound. You still don't hear like a moan or a groan or anything. But you've definitely like dented their armor around their chest. They are looking. Well, actually, you can't tell how they're looking. They're covered in armor.
And one last hit.
With your bonus.
Yes, 20 to hit, 8 damage.
How do you kill this poor innocent hot potato?
I want to say that with my second Orcan carved attack, he like he loses his balance, and just as he like kind of takes a step forward to like right himself up, off, his head falls down because of the weight of the helmet, exposing his like back and spine, and the longsword just pierces straight through that little gap in the back of the armor, and he just falls like just this. The sword goes through, and then you just hear the metal on metal scraping as his body just limply drags off the sword.
Yeah. The gnome's body, she slides down the sword and she lays face down in the dirt. You see the kind of blood pooling underneath. I'd say congratulations, but this came at a price, so you have retrieved the person you're supposed to.
Hey there, guys. Arch here. So that happened. That's all I've got for you. That didn't go how I expected, but well, Roll20 hates me, as we've seen time and again. Anyways, I gotta do this outro. Thank you all for listening to my misery. Hey, we have a Patreon. Those of you who are listening to this now as early access patrons, thank you very much. I appreciate you enabling us to play this Kino game where thank you guys for that. It's greatly appreciated. If you're listening to this on the main feed when it's been released, if you would like to listen to Kino 2 months in advance and also help support the show, then you can become a patron at patreon.com/TLDpod, where the $10 tier gets the early access, and then the other ones actually get access to some Q&A stuff. So that stuff is fun. So go check it out. Help out the show. It means a lot to us. And I will see y'all at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Bye.
As she casts Hold Person upon... Did I not write down how many spells she has? Was that a genuine fail on my behalf?
She has 1, and that's what she did. So she can't do any more magic for the rest of the time.
That's not true. That is not true.
That's good to hear.
I saw the sheet, and that's
You did not see the sheet. You saw nothing, because I don't have a sheet for them. I have a bunch of things in a bunch of places. Because I'm an idiot and thought I wrote down the amount of spells this fucker has, but I didn't because I'm a moron.
I saw the sun.
And now for some ASMR.
Please don't. If this ASMR is you eating, so help me God.
Oh, yeah.
I do love the sound of Coca-Cola.
I might have to end you.